And are we live? Give it a second. And we're live. There we go. Hello. Welcome, everyone. Sorry it's a late start. I don't know if everyone will be able to show up today, but I had orientation for school. It was not very fun. Like I said, I didn't think it would take as long as I did. I thought it would take maybe half hour-ish. I thought it'd be at most an hour late to start the stream, and then it took like an hour to even get my picture taken for the ID. So yeah, not ideal at all. So I gotta move this tunnel bore right here. Not sure where I'm gonna move it, but first I gotta figure out how to make sure this stuff doesn't burn, and probably making a path for the lava to flow at me is not the best idea. Alright, come on. Gonna build a little thing right here, a little platform for the netherrack. Is that good? Oh, I should probably put some right here. Guess who's back? This is a really hard quiz. I was not prepared for this. I'm guessing it's Yusuf though. I'm not sure, but based on the fact that that's the name in chat, I'm gonna guess it's Yusuf. Alright, there we go. So, oh, where did I put my shulker box? Right here. Okay, that was kind of stupid. I'm alright, alright, sweet. I was very nervous about getting that right. Very difficult quiz. So I gotta move this big ol'. You've gotta be kidding me.
I started or not in 20.
And we can add everything's. Nope. Let me grab the things. Okay, I think we're good. No. Nothing's going right now. There we go. Let's patch all that stuff. I don't think I lost any items, but we gotta move the tunnel board in case you couldn't tell, because we got all this whatever you call it right over here. Lava, that's what you call it. I'm smart. And I also forgot like a crucial piece of advice that Spin gave me. Stop it. Yeah, what did Yusuf do? I don't think he did anything. Why are you giving him crap? Alright, come on. Do I have the rail? There's the rail. Okay. Okay, so we'll do that. That. I don't have to worry about lava for any of these, so we should be fine. There we go. Alright, all the stuff is broken. But yes. I want to apologize in advance if I seem kind of low energy today. I spent all of my energy trying to interact with people. It is not my strong suit. We'll just say that. We'll leave it there. Can I grab that? Thank you. And that should be all of the stuff. So if I recall, I hope I'm right about this, but if I remember correctly, I just need 3 more ancient debris before I can make the next tunnel bore. I don't like that there's a hoglin right there. I don't like that there's 2 hoglins right there. Can y'all leave me alone? Thank you. So, boy, a little late, but it's day 9. You're pretty early, I think. Only 3 minutes. Pretty good time. No! Okay, the chicken is still alive. That's good. But I gotta figure out where I'm gonna move this whole thing, because I assume the lava is just gonna continue in that direction. Can't be super certain about it, but I think that's a good logical guess. Now I gotta make sure I can like size this up so it's good for multiple tunnel bores. Gonna be difficult. Because like I said last stream, I want the tunnel bores to be close enough to where I can just I can freely run between them and turn them on. So like if we have one going here, I press the note block right here, you go bap, and then I run this way and turn on the other one. So I need to make it be able to do that, but I also don't want them to blow each other up, which could be a bit of a tall task, but I'll probably figure it out. You made your own screen pets. Make sure it's on your screen. Oh, nice. Yeah, I was thinking about, I found this little, well, I mean, I had already found it. I have that little salmon animation that I use for the one in doubt trout at the end of my videos. I was gonna have that, 'cause pop up on screen this stream, where the like just under where the goal is for gathering netherite. But I decided not to do that because I feel like it just take up a bit too much space on the screen. AI made it so it's, and don't use AI for that stuff. Rather just pull stuff off the internet than use AI. Come on. Alright. I feel like I saw lava for a second, but there's the lava. Ooh. Seems like we got a good amount too. Probably because I was placing it on the wrong block. I'm smart. Oh no, we just got like a whole thing of lava down here. Is that it? Please tell me it was just like that one small patch. I'm not sure how tall these things need to be. Where's Spin? I'm not sure where Spin is. Probably, I don't know if Spin will show up since it's kind of, I'm streaming kind of later. A decent amount later than I normally do. Because for the past few weeks, I've almost always streamed at either 9:45 or 10. Well, I mean, of course, it'll be different for people in other time zones, but in my time zone, that's when I stream. Well, I'm about 2 hours later than I normally am going live. Ooh, let's not burn that shulker box. That would be bad. I can lose those ingots. I don't really need them. Or those ore. I mean, 6 more uses on the flint and steel. Okay. I don't think I need very much height for the tunnel bores, so I should be fine there. Like if I just do this. Or maybe, no, I think I do need to actually clear 5 blocks tall as well. Yeah, I'm not sure if it does anything when you at someone in the chat. I think I might need to make this a bit wider, maybe to here. How much TNT do I have? I have 6. I can probably spare some. Well, if we do that. Actually, I should probably be putting it like... Well, no, because it launches it at like a wall or something. So if we go... Try to get them as close as we can to a wall. So we're just going to be testing it out. I think we should be good if we have it there and there. That should be fine. So where was it? Like right there would be the center, and there would be the center. So I'm just gonna like go up a few blocks like that, just so I know where we put the TNT. There we go. We're missing Spin. The chat feels weird without him. You guys got this. You guys can. You can do it. You can chat without him. You got this. I believe in you. Come on. Oh no. Is there lava up there? You know what? That lava shouldn't concern us right now. Shouldn't have an impact on whatever it is we're doing. TNT won't blast that high. Okay, and then we go a bit wider like that. See, I don't have a very good sense of scale for like what 25 blocks would be. I don't think you even use the whole 25 blocks that it shows in the tutorial though. So we should be fine. I'm going to try to build the entire thing just from memory first. Of course, I'm going to pull up the tutorial and double check it, but I think that'd be a fun little challenge to do. I want to fill these all in, so I don't need to be falling in holes when I'm trying to get the stuff built right. Or maybe I do just pull up the tutorial right away and try to build it, because I don't think I'll be able to remember like where the gaps are. The rest of it, like what blocks you place and how you place them, that might not be too hard to remember, but crap, where the gaps are, that's a bit harder to remember. Okay, so let's go. I think like right here should be fine. You were born from a coding bug and became the Minecraft mascot. Yeah, pretty true. I was wonder like how. Oh crap, that's not good. I'm kind of curious how. Like maybe I don't know if it was Jeb or no, it was Nox, right? Because they didn't have that team at the time. Crap. I wonder how Nox figured like when he coded the pig with the wrong, like swapping the X and Y coordinates, how he figured, you know, this would be a great mob to turn into some exploding pickle that torments players until the end of time. Like, how do you get that from a vertical pig? Alright, let's just go all the way this way. Yeah, there we go. And now I know, like, where to actually end it. There we go. I don't think I'm going to be too concerned about picking up the nether quartz because it's so easy to find it in the nether anyways. Now, I know why I'm not on the top fans. Google says it's because I'm under 18. I'm pretty sure a decent amount of my regular chatters are under 18, so I don't know if that's it. But we know you should be in the top chatters. That's what matters. You're also under 18. By the way, I think I said this last stream, but I don't think you're supposed to say your age in chat. I might be able to get in trouble for it. Or at least that's what everyone else says, and I haven't looked super closely at that stuff. So I'm not too sure how true it is. But I don't want to risk it. So please don't say your name or your age in chat. Well, your name either. Basic online safety. Okay, so this is 3 blocks tall. Will it be tall enough? I think I might want to dig it out a block higher. Oh, no, not hidden. We want chunk borders. That's G. Should I get a bit closer, like over here? I feel like I might want to. Okay, I do have that spare pickaxe in my ender chest, so I don't need to worry too much about this one running out of durability. Let's see if we can go a few blocks farther this way. Because, you know, the TNT needs space to explode, yada yada. There. Okay. There we go. So a lot of those blocks I dug out for no reason or whatever. Doesn't matter. What matters is that we get this area dug out and we finally make the whatchamacallit, the tunnel bore. There we go. I feel like my microphone's a bit high. There we go. That should be better. Hopefully there wasn't a ton of noise that it just picked up. And bugging you guys. And okay, that's cleared out. See, I was kind of hoping that I'd find some ancient debris while I was digging out this area for the tunnel bores, but it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. You know, I can turn this off for a bit. I don't need it. Not right now. I kind of like the look of blackstone, so I want to keep a little bit of the blackstone that I have. There we go. I am fine with... There we go. And, okay, we just need one more piece then. So we'll do this. And so our last hope is this last layer right here. Please give us ancient debris. I beg you. Not a huge deal if we don't find it right away. I just hope I can find it a little bit after I get the first tunnel bore running. Wait a minute, this only makes 4 blocks, so I do need to go up another block after this. You went through the world hell in the end just to get me. I mean, I feel like if I somehow turned into a sentient pair of wings, I would understand people going through all of that work to get me if they can let them fly. I mean, that seems like a no-brainer. Especially since it's kind of easy to do all the other steps. Really, some of the hardest parts about getting an elytra is just facing all the shulkers and whatnot. They're just a pain. And see, the shulkers, they don't do a whole lot of damage, on their own. But the thing is, there's just so many of them that they can do a lot of damage, and then also they make you float, so you can't really do much. And when you're floating, you're also slower than if you're like walking around. So it just makes everything a hassle, and then before you know it, you're at like 2 hearts, and you almost pop a totem. Come on. Got one last chance at the ancient debris here. It's this last layer at the top. Oh, it's gonna be annoying to dig out. I should have dug this out before the lower layer. Oh no. And we can just do that. There we go. Don't worry about it. Patch up the things. Gosh. I'm really regretting my choices now. You know what? 4 blocks should be tall enough for it, right? 4 blocks should be tall enough? I think so. I gotta actually pull up the tutorial real quick. Let's go YouTube. We go to history. Hold on a bit. And I think the tutorial should be linked in the description as well, so you can go to that. There we go. Love getting political ads. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't need to. Actually, we can just go right here. Especially since we already know all the steps. So that TNT is blown up, meaning that this one it's still right now. You have a question? All right. Ask away. Okay, so all this does go on the ground. Nice. Should I think I should probably just try to get that one more piece of ancient debris real quick. I feel like maybe... Let me toss this stuff first. I think I'm going to grab the pickaxe, the spare Silk Touch pickaxe from my inventory. Might as well mine our shulker box with it. Not our shulker box, our ender chest. I know what I'm saying. I'm smart. Crap. You know, maybe I should actually have the pickaxe in the 2 slot like it always is. Let's pull up chunk borders real quick. Okay. Yeah, so we should be mining right here. Good spot to mine. I don't have fire resistance, so I hope I don't die. And it's nether gold, not netherite. Eh. Excuse me. That's not gonna do anything. So annoying. I don't get... See, lava in the nether is so fast, yet somehow it's also so slow to go away. I don't understand it. I hear that you have a question. Why don't you ask the question? I asked what your question is. And also, if you have a question, why don't you just ask the question instead of saying that you have a question? Whatever. Alright. So here, that's the last of the ancient debris that we need for the second tunnel bore. So we can make 2 now. I didn't really need to kill that guy. Now you can't get through. Haha. I mean, you can get through, but you're just a baby. I don't care about you. There we go. Wait, there's 3 of them? I'm very glad I did that. There's 4 of them? Oh, no, it was just sideways. Never mind. There we go. Okay. I mean, at least when that happens, we get a little bit of food out of it, you know? Wait, no, I don't want the netherrack here. I want to burn the netherrack. There we go. And on fire. Okay. Oh, here it is. So let's go here. Dang, I think I might need to mine a bit more space. Let's go 5 blocks. And okay, come on. 2, 3, 4, 5. And we hope that I don't die while mining this way. Of course we get blackstone, because why would we not get blackstone? Whoa! Okay. That's a pleasant surprise, thank you. I've gotten way more netherite while just digging the space for the tunnel bores than the actual tunnel bores themselves. I've only gotten like a few pieces from the tunnel bores, and I've gotten so much from digging the space out. Alright, almost ready. Do you see the new post? Yeah. I'm pretty sure I commented on one of them too. There we go. I might have like not actually sent the comment because I was really tired when I was doing it. See, I haven't like the laptop I used to use for school. I'm gonna give that to one of my friends because he needs a laptop. So I need to transfer the stuff on that laptop to my new one. And I was like, wait a minute, I have 2 days, and now, well, yeah, actually now it is still 2 days until I start school. So I gotta get that going. There's more. Okay, I'll make sure to check them out after the stream. Can't guarantee they'll always be able to though. Just fair warning now. Because especially if eventually, in like, however long it takes, like probably 5 years or something like that, when we get new people in here, I'm not going to be able to look at everyone's posts or whatever they're doing. So, just letting you know now. We should probably play something else in later streams. I might, yeah. I've considered doing some horror streams. I actually got The Classrooms. It's a pretty popular horror game, and it seems pretty interesting. I bought it like over a year ago, and I still haven't even played it. Partly because for a while I was just waiting to do it on a stream, and I just never did. But anyways, let's get to making the tunnel bore. Well, the 2 tunnel bores. So where's that tutorial at? Right here. Right, so it's just... And then does the observer... Crap, I forget. Does the observer power the piston in this spot? Crap. That's the... Okay, yeah, yeah, observer powers the piston. What's up, River? Okay. Is there a better spot we can... Dang it. I had a better spot. A spot where I could see all of it. There, okay. And TT is lit, so that means that it's not moving at all. Okay. So if we turn on chunk borders, we'll see like right here. So we want to put this, and it said like 5 blocks away. Oh, if it wants us to be 5 blocks away from the wall, then we should probably be at least 5 blocks away from each other. Or the tunnel boards should be 5 blocks away from each other at least. Maybe 10, because, math. If Minecraft Steve is insanely strong, then why did it take him so long to break a single stone? I think, well, I don't know, but I guess if you ask someone who really cared about that stuff, they would probably say, oh, no, where's... Do I have cobblestone here? I do have cobblestone. Oh, no, I have one more observer than I need. Okay, I thought it was 1 short, but I think you only need 5. Okay, we might actually be cutting it close with even this amount of space here. Big Sigma in the chat. Hello. All right, but I think as far as the stone question, I think the reason people would probably give you if they were really invested in that is that the ability to break stone is held back by the pickaxe's strength, not by the player's strength. See, I think I need to mine even a few more blocks. I think we'll just keep going 5 until it seems right. But I'm gonna do that this time so it's easier to mine the ceiling. So we're gonna go this way, and then we go 5 in this way as well. Woo! Oh yeah, we're getting hyped today because this is the second to last of the daily streams, assuming I don't continue them during the school year, although at least the first week I might be able to do a few streams. It's just, I'll probably be pretty low energy, because even today, like, I mean, I didn't have school today, it was just orientation, but just talking with my friends for a bit, I almost got wiped out. Like, I was getting the stream set up, and it's like, dang, I have no clue how I'm going to be able to have any energy during the stream. Do it on the weekends, yeah. I'll definitely try to do it on the weekend, of course, but probably not during the weekdays. By the way, school School's at, huh? Wednesday. Yeah. August the 26th. Of course, we get hoglins and piglins over there, but it doesn't matter. We just ignore them for now and pretend everything is all right. There we go. Nope, we got them on that as well. Okay. Hopefully these tunnel bores will be actually like effective in getting ancient debris. I probably just need to put some time into it, you know, run them for a bit. We'll have quite a while to talk with each other, so y'all better think of things to talk about, because I'm going to get so bored. And then you guys are going to get bored if I'm also bored. And there we go. Toss all that on the ground. Your orientation is at 3. I see. You got a little bit of time. River overtook Nitro spot. Oh no. Nitro gotta catch up. No. Alright, let's get this moved up a bit. So it's kind of strange how long it takes to mine ancient debris. Alright, chunk borders. Once again. It's right here. 3, 4. So we want to put like... And I'm going to give us a little bit of buffer room. I'm pretty sure it's River. River's never corrected me, and I mean, I'm pretty sure the way it's spelled is just River, but with a Y instead of an I. So I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing it correctly. So we do that. That going into it, and then sticky piston facing that way. If River hasn't corrected me, well, I've been saying it wrong this whole time, then that's kind of on him. That's the stance I'm taking. There we go. Okay. That way. Now, I got to remember the order that we place this stuff in. What is it? So, okay. 8 seconds is where we have that good shot. Okay, so we go here. My thing is paused, right? Yep, okay. All right, there we go. Wait. Oh, shoot. I got it backwards. Did I? We gotta like triple check everything. Dang it, I just forgot the thing that I checked, but I'm pretty sure it should be sticky piston like that, and then piston like that. And then when we go back to the video, we can see, yeah, stick piston off the observer. Okay, observer looking at the piston, coral thing on top of the observer, and then slime block on top of the coral thing. Alright, that thing's just still alive. You can also die. Just like the coral. Goodness. I could start a leather farm in this mine. Might not be a horrible idea. It just wouldn't be... Wait, what? It just wouldn't be as efficient as... whatchamacallit. As if you did it on the nether roof. That's what I was trying to get at. There we go. Okay. Slime block down. Hopefully I was actually... Okay, yeah. Big Sigma, huh? Oh, look who's number 1. This isn't it mixed with Overwatch. I see. Stop you join Riverwatch. Stop! I joined the streams more than you. Man, stop trying to beef with each other. You don't gotta fight over my love. That was a stupid joke. All right. So we do that, and then we place the TNT down. And it won't light anything. I'm better. None of y'all are better than the other. Alright, so we do slab, and then it should be slab, slab, block here, and then slime blocks here. Or honey blocks, I mean. Let's see, do I remember it correctly? I think I do. Okay, this guy needs to hurry up. But, like, I mean, it's great that you made the tutorial and all. I'm very thankful for that, but I mean, I don't think it takes that long to place a few blocks, you know. Whatever. Who am I to judge? I haven't designed a tunnel bore. Don't talk about me missing a hit with my sword, okay? You've been busy, just busy. I see. You don't need to explain why you're not here. It's not an issue. You're not obligated to show up to my streams. Okay, there we go. So this is where we put the minecart. We put the minecart... Wait, on the block or the... Hold on. Let's... Yeah, on the block. Okay. We got this. Put that there. And it's like we put the piston here. I'm going to have this stuff back here, like that. So the piston goes here. And that's going to push the minecart and the rail and whatnot. So we do that. Do we still have 2 minecarts? We don't have 2 minecarts anymore, but that's not really an issue. I can just make one real quick. So we do that. And then we can just mine all these things. There we go. No biggie. You just play Fortnite all day. Man, please just stop yelling at each other in the chat. We're just trying to have some fun. It's fine if someone doesn't want to be here. Really not a big deal. Not much of any deal at all. Okay, there we go. Block. After 3, we place down the next block. And then sticky piston on top of it, right? It is sticky piston. Yeah, sticky piston. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Sticky piston on top. So we might be cutting it close a bit with the space, but I think we have enough. Nitro is back. No, stop roasting each other. Okay, so facing this way, and it faces the note block. Then the honey blocks go off past the note block in that little shape. So observer, and then those things. Okay, so we do that, this, and that, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, did I do it right? I think I did. And then you stand on this this honey block right here. So that faces away, and then you just put a normal piston behind it, and then a honey block on top of that. And then it's observer into the honey block, right? Yeah, okay. I think I have this, for the most part. What was it? It was this, and where are the pistons? Right here. Got it. So we do, nope. We do that. Goes into this piston. Then honey block, observer, piston, like that, I'm pretty sure. And I think that's the last step. Yeah, and tunnel bore is done. And we already know how to run it anyways, so now we head over to this, and we head over here and make the second tunnel bore. So if we move this over a few blocks, I think we can have it right here. Or maybe right here. Because, I mean, we aren't really near a chunk border. But the TNT isn't powerful enough to blast through enough netherrack for me to easily be able to go between chunks. So, what I have to do with this. Nope, let's not. Get copyrighted, please. Alright, right here. Right here. Okay, so we do that. And I can turn off chunk borders now. Nitro baby maxing? Huh? Look, if you're gonna try to make fun of someone, at least make sense, which I don't condone making fun of people either. There we go. And then, wait, no, wrong way. So we do that. Then we grab this, put it on there, put the wall there. Crap. What am I doing? We grab a wall, and not a wall, we grab TNT. Okay, yeah, I did put the TNT on the other one, good. Okay, let's head over to the tutorial real quick once again. Go right here. Hold on, I'm pretty sure I did say 5 blocks tall, so we do need to mine out all of that space. Or do we? I don't think we really do, but I think I might as well. I'll mine the 5 blocks over by the end where the TNT will like be blowing stuff up. Okay. Yep, so we should have all that right. Galaxy brain meme didn't have to I forgot about that. See, just like any other meme, that was pretty funny until it got overplayed. There. And well, I can just like, I don't have to keep pulling up the tutorial. I can just look at what we have over here. Because this works perfectly fine. Oh wait, I do have another minecart. Never mind. So let's bring this over here. Diamonds. What are you talking about, diamonds? There are not diamonds over here. I promise you. Wait, so what do we place? I think it's these and then that. Okay. So we grab all of this. Sticky piston. One there. Okay, I see. Grab honey blocks, observers. Oh, I gotta set up the minecart thing real quick as well. Might as well grab all of those. So this goes right here. Oh, this is smart. I can just go on to the honey block. Rail, minecart, lever. So we just dig that. Boom. Okay, so we don't need the dirt or that or the rails. We don't need any of that anymore. I don't think we need anything else in the shulk rocks. Okay, we should be good. So now what do? We put black stone down right here. Yep, that's 3. Sticky piston there. Observer. Oh, note block. I forgot the note block. Okay. Ban river watch. Nope, we are not banning river watch. Okay, I forgot one thing. And I actually need wood for it. So we'll go up here. I got this. Dang it. There we go. And I can just go through here real quick, because this goes to a crimson forest. Oh, there we go. And I can just... Oh, never mind. Do a little that. That. Oh, come on. Don't tell me I need to get more. Hold on. Now we're good. Okay. And I should have redstone in my valuables box. Is that lapis? It's not lapis. Guys, we all block river watch. Don't block people. Please. Be civil. It's all I want. Where's my ender chest? It's right here. I'm stupid. Okay. Sweet, and we only had one spare thing. We had a ton of blocks, but you know. You guys know what I'm talking about. What I mean. Please make a... There we go. Good, it worked. So then we do that. Like this. And now the last 2 things. It's just about that. There. That. And that. And well, that should be everything finished. Should be good. So real quick, we're gonna mine some of these blocks, because the tutorial said 5 by 5, and this is only 4 as it currently is. So right after I finish taking these blocks off the wall, we can finally run the 2 tunnel bores that we have here, and then try to get some more netherite. Because, like I keep saying, the netherite upgrade is long overdue. We're at almost day 500, I think. And maybe it's a bit early to say almost day 500, but pretty much there. Took me an hour to fall asleep last night. Dang. Yeah, I gotta really narrow that down. Do some more exercising, more physical stuff, so I can fall asleep well. Yeah, 500. It does not. The world does not look like we're at 500 days almost, but whatever. I mean, it's partly because. Oh, right. These things are in the way. It's probably because I don't really make any farms that I AFK at, because, I mean, I can't AFK on a stream. That'd be super boring. And as exciting, as fun as it is talking with you guys, if someone tunes in and see me just sitting at a farm, they aren't going to want to watch. And like, of course, I don't really care about viewership a whole lot, like I keep saying. But also, I kind of need viewers to talk to also. So, do I sleep? Well, I do now. At the start of the summer, I was barely sleeping. But at some point, I regained that mythical ability. Oh, did I see that right? Do we have 4 spare ancient debris right there? I saw it right. Wow. We have 4 spare ancient debris already just from mining this out. And it takes forever to get any. Do I sleep in-game? Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, I do. But alright, guys. Are we excited? It's time to get this started. And everything seems to be in order. Please don't blow each other up. I think we should be good. We need a squirrely server. Servers are expensive, man. We'll get there eventually. And the other thing is, I also, of course, for a server, you want good internet as well, or at least decent internet. Which, I mean, our internet isn't necessarily bad, but it just kind of cuts out randomly. Which, I don't know if there's much you can do about that. But I might want to get some better internet. So I'd have to pitch in a bit with the internet bills, the phone bills, or whatever it's called. Not too sure what speed we have right now, but I think with the provider we have, we can get like 500 megabits per second for $50 a month, and then for a gigabyte, it's $100 a month. So we definitely aren't doing that. These are working pretty fine so far. Not really seeing any issues. Going pretty great. And like I said earlier, the way that I lined it up, we should be doing a decent job as far as making the chunk borders line up. And it seems like these are able to get through that middle section just barely. So we shouldn't have any issues. We should be able to just easily run through. If I get some more resources, I could do 3. Should we do that? The main issue with getting resources is getting honey blocks, but if you guys are I don't know, if you feel up for it, we could head over to the overworld for a bit and get some more honey blocks. How many blocks is it in between these? 4. Oh, sweet, and it is an odd number, so that's 9. 9 blocks in between the tunnel bores. Oh no. I think it might be like a bit of like a lava lake. We're just getting lucky with it being a few patches for now. This is pretty sweet. I mean, like, yeah, it is kind of tedious trying to run them, but it is almost double the efficiency. I say almost because it's not exactly, like, some of the blocks, they both blow up. Make it automatic. I could make it automatic, but I looked at those automatic tunnel board designs, and they require so many resources, so we're just going to do this for now. And like I said, I could make a 3rd one to go with these. Yeah, like, we only just now got past the area that we mined out. So maybe I should head over to the overworld and get some more honey. Because the hardest part about resource gathering for another layer is just getting the honey. We need, I believe it's 6 honey blocks per tunnel bore. But if you have that, then it's pretty simple. Alright, now it's going to get a bit annoying trying to get across the gaps. Like, both of them. Goodness, we get so much lava here. I mean, it is the Nether after all. But that's the other thing about making it automatic is, like, it'd be annoying to stop. Automatic flying machines, and especially things like this, they can be a pain to stop, and a lot of the times they can break when you stop them. And there's so much lava and stuff, a lot of complications. So I mean, of course, it would still be more ideal to have an automatic one. But there are also practical reasons other than just not being able to get the resources why I haven't made another one. But here we go. Some more ancient debris from the tunnel bores. And I think technically we have gotten a return on investment when it comes to ancient debris, but really just from mining the area out for these. Oh yeah. I'm starting to wonder if raiding a ton of bastions would be more efficient for getting ancient debris and netherite and whatnot. Not sure. Also, you guys know what I just realized? When we went to the treasure bastion a few streams ago, well, I guess last stream, and I almost died. I never actually got the loot from the center. I just kind of dipped. I think it was mainly because I was raiding the bastion to try to find some ancient debris, and we weren't finding any, and I was like, you know what, it'd be more efficient to actually just mine for it, like, even with a pickaxe than raiding bastions. But there should be a good amount of loot in there that we can grab. Oh, there we go. Speaking of ancient debris, look at this. We have 2 ancient debris inside. Hold up. Actually, no, I should mine gravel first. Thumbnail time. Probably not even going to use this, but whatever. Who cares? Let's make a sheep farm and use beds at this point. This is definitely more efficient than beds. Not sure about like TNT mining in the normal way, but I'm pretty sure this is more efficient than beds. Alright. So I think we've gotten like, I don't know how much. Maybe, I think we got 2 from that first bore that we made. Is that it? Dang it. So at this point we've gotten a full 2 netherite ingots from the tunnel bores already. Oh, sorry, I'm missing messages. You'd join it one second. Operation Give Squirrely 1 million subscribers so his server can live forever. Wait a minute, is this, did I just miss that or is it new? I probably just missed it. But yeah, the idea with the server is I'm probably just going to run it out of my house. Although actually, when I was doing the calculations for the cost of running the server, well, first of all, I didn't think about the cost for getting faster internet, which it wouldn't be very necessary. It would be ideal though. But anyways, I didn't account for that. And also, I probably should get a better CPU for it. Wait, there's a real server? Not yet, but when I do make a server, I'll be making like, I'll be building one, like, you know, kind of like a computer, but using it as a server. It's pretty simple to, well, maybe not, I don't know how simple it is to set up, but like, actually making it isn't super complicated. I think the main reason why most people host is just because it's more simple, and also probably just seems cheaper. Even though, in the long run, like if you're actually hosting the server for some time, it's probably cheaper to do the strategy, which I'm planning on doing, which is getting like an old Dell Optiplex or something and just upgrading a few parts like the RAM. And I already have spare RAM sitting around, which thank God for that, because RAM prices these days are absolutely insane. And there we go. Alright. Show us the netherite. Let's see, how much do I need? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, of course. 5, 6, 7, 8. We need at least 8 netherite ingots. No, wait, we need at least 9 netherite ingots because that, the second shovel. This is gonna be fun. And we have almost 3. Actually, no, almost 4. Because we have 7 right here. And 8 in the valuables shulker box. Come on. Let's actually check real quick. How much do we have Do I have anything spare? No. Oh wait, no, that's actually only just 4 in there. So we have almost 3. I was right about the initial estimate. Mods? Huh? Cornball. Man, I need mods to run this. Mods suck. They're not like... They're not mods like modifying the game or whatever. It's just like Litematica so I can place things. I downloaded World Edit to help one of my friends with building something. Replay mod, that's for getting shots. Mod menu, of course, for organizing things. You see, it's... They don't modify the gameplay at all. And we got like camera utils. So if we do... What was that? I think it's this. It like detaches the player camera. Like, yo, bit hard to control. What's up? See, like stuff like that, you know. I actually used the camera utils for one of my shorts, and for the thumbnail for a few streams ago. The ones where we were trying to find a desert. World's ruined. It's not vanilla. I don't care, man. We'll just toss that down. I'm gonna grab some of this. No adding new content? Huh? There's not any new content. What are we talking about? Never come back to the stream. No. What have I done? If only I could win back my narrow-minded viewers. My life would be perfect. I'm just kidding. I know you guys aren't narrow-minded. You're just joking. I am too. Alright. There we go. I am with you though. Sigma plays 420. This is painfully slow. In fact, I think at this rate it might be even faster to just... Well, another tunnel bore won't be... Hold on. Another tunnel bore, just number-wise, wouldn't make a whole lot faster, but also... No, wrong thing. What? Come on, show them. There we go. The next tunnel bore will go into the next chunk, so we'll be covering most of about 3 chunks. So that'll make it more efficient. So it might be worth it to go to the surface. So, is that the call then? Do we go back to the overworld, just get a few more resources, so I can make a 3rd tunnel bore? Because I can easily get any of the resources for this. Like, and it takes some time, but getting the resources isn't hard. None of it is hard. It just takes a bit to wait for, whatchamacallit, honey blocks. Hold on, actually, I just realized, speaking of performance mods, is lithium on here? I know I installed lithium, I don't know if it works. No, it's not, okay. I guess I had to uninstall it because it wasn't, like, I guess it wasn't compatible or something. I almost blew up this piece of ancient debris. Hold up. Sigma hates mods because he thinks that they're only adding new content. Sigma does not think that. He's just... I'm pretty sure he's just trying to rage bait you guys. Y'all keep talking about, oh, this dude is trying to rage bait us. You guys always try to seem so on point about it, but y'all are falling for it as we speak. But what was the other myth? Don't act like you aren't adding like color lights and extra dimensions to the worlds. See, but there's nothing wrong with using mods to add like other things like dimensions either. I mean, well, it's cool, like adding new content. Who cares? There's no right or wrong way to play Minecraft. Just use X-ray at this point. Nah. Didn't send the video of what they do. Alright, come on. There absolutely is the right way. Okay, you know what? Maybe there is a wrong way to play Minecraft, and it's with keep inventory on. So I'm going to rant about this. Of course, I don't have anything against people who use keep inventory, but I don't see why people use keep inventory. I mean, I see the appeal, because, like, you don't lose all of your stuff when you die, which, I mean, of course, for some playstyles, for some players, that's ideal. But also, it takes away, like, a reason to try to survive, you know? If there's no risk to dying, there's not a reason to survive. It's kind of like how if you go into creative on a survival world, I mean, even if you don't always use creative, if you just, like, turn on creative once, well, also, cheats are enabled. And it also just means, like, it's also easy to say, well, I went into creative, so why not just do it again? And then it kind of, like, discredits everything you... Well, it doesn't necessarily discredit everything that you did, but, like, there's not a reason to do stuff legit anymore. It's like that type of thing. How do you know Spin's sleeping? Because it's really late for Spin. I don't think it's quite 11... Oh, yeah, it's actually about 11 p.m. for Spin. I'm pretty sure, like... Well, no, actually 10. I'm pretty sure around 12 was when it's 9 for Spin. Come on, please, show us some more ancient debris. Do I need to go to the surface and get more honey for another tunnel bore? That might be necessary. What do we say, chat? Do I get more honey blocks? My chat is busy arguing with each other. I'm not gonna get anything productive out of asking y'all. Whatever, okay. How about we do three more explosions, and then we head up and make another floor. I think that's pretty good. I think that's a good idea. We know, bro, we're right here. Yeah. I know you guys know. I have to say something. That's kind of like the whole point of what I'm doing. Live streaming. Like, it's centered around me saying stuff. Come on. Show us the netherite. Alright, I forgot to count. I think this is the second one. There we go. I should use beds. Well, crap, sorry about that. The issue with using beds is I won't be able to run this. And this is a good amount faster than... Actually, I'm not sure how much, if it is really much faster than using beds. Well, if I'm using 2 of these, it's faster than using beds. And once I made a third one, it will absolutely be faster with beds. I think it's more of an issue of how many of these I have. Of course, one tunnel bore is pretty much just like you're doing a single line of explosions. But if you have multiple tunnel bores, then it just goes a whole lot faster. But then also, lining up TNT tunnels is just so tedious. Because without a doubt, TNT would be more efficient than beds. But the main issue with using TNT is I just don't have the resources for it. Like, I need to make a creeper farm and whatnot, which, I mean, I am kind of planning on making a creeper farm at some point. But we're not doing that yet. There we go. When I say we. Nitro says, I'm friends with Spin. Nice. I would say we're all friends with each other, but clearly not, because you guys keep fighting. Stop fighting! This isn't a very healthy learning environment. But thanks for saying something positive, Nitro. Nice to have some change around here. Oh, I'm definitely past the 5. You know, we're just going to try to cycle these back to 0. And then we'll head off and get some honey. So please, show us some netherite. That does not look like netherite. That looks like one of the most not netherite things ever. I don't think netherite will kill you if you step in it for too long. There's a difference between being friendly and being friends. Yeah, that's right. I don't know who you're talking to. Maybe Nitro. I don't know. I'm not good at social cues. That's why I'm streaming Minecraft, guys. Do you guys think I have a social life? I don't. I mean, I have a few friends, but like, I don't really talk to many people. I have the same friends that I've had for many years, which, I mean, it's good most of the time, but also I just haven't made any. Oh gosh, not good. I haven't made any new friends in a while. Leave me alone, please. Oh wait, I just kind of trapped myself because I can't get. Ah! Move. There we go. They dropped to number 3 because he's doing some else. I think spewing BS would make you get up to number 1 if anything. These mobs are so annoying, dude. Leave me alone. Anyways, we're gonna head up and make a second tunnel bore. Okay, finally out of there. A squishmallow shark and a rage baiter spin can be friends. I don't think spin is rage baiting. If anything, Sigma is. Your last message was Nitro, bro. He said. Huh? What are y'all talking about? He's like 10. Oh, right, that last stream. Also, don't talk about your ages in chat. Apparently I can get in trouble for that. Well, you guys probably do want that, so I'm not going to say you guys don't want that, but I don't want it. So don't do it. I don't think it's like guaranteed or anything, but I don't want to run the risk. So before we head back to our base, I just got to grab another coral fan real quick. You're 24. I'm pretty sure you're not 24. If you're 24 and we are real life friends, then that'd be a bit concerning there. Alright, where's my thing going up to the nether roof? Let's put that back. There we go. Okay. I'm trying to narrow down the path so I can actually do it right. Oh, wait. Oh, right. We're over here. So we gotta fly quite a bit. I think after this stream, or at least after I get most of my gear turned into netherite, we're gonna get back to the highway project. Partly because I don't have to think much to do that, so it'd be easy to do during the school year. There we go. What? Oh wait, I'm in the wrong portal. Dang it. I was supposed to go in the other one. I'm stupid. Oh yeah, there's that rabbit that somehow ran into here a while ago and then I named it. Wait, what did I name it? We'll see what I named the rabbit later. He doesn't like me. Huh? Why are you saying that I don't like you guys? Why would I talk to you all the time if I didn't like you? I would like to clarify I do not like anyone here in a non-friendly way. In a way that isn't... That's something other than friendly. Don't cancel me, please. Alright, where's the other portal? That way. Alright, off to the base to get honey. Time to get scammed. That whole honey thing is so wild, dude. Alright, so I don't have enough. I don't have 12 here. That won't be enough to make that other ingot, but also I do need 3 for the tunnel bore in the first place. But I'll be able to get 3 more netherite ingots. So we should be chilling. Oh, I probably should have gone to the other portal to trade some glass panes to repair my pickaxe, but whatever. Oh, and I have a spare Silk Touch pickaxe, so I don't think that's a huge concern. Windows autocorrect is worse than iPhone. The problem with autocorrect these days is an ad. Yes, it is, I think. The problem with autocorrect these days is the companies have started using AI for it, and well, AI is trained off of people, so all the stupid like misspellings and grammar mistakes that people make, the autocorrect makes those mistakes now. Okay, bro, when reading chat, there's a few things to remember. We communicate an idea across multiple messages. B, we're speaking to each other, so you don't have to read the whole conversation. I know, but it's hard to... Okay, here's a few things that you need to know about reading chat. I don't know when you guys are talking to each other, unless if you say who you're talking to, and that gets redundant. And there's a good amount of stream delay, so I don't know... The conversations also aren't in context, so if you're responding to something I say, you gotta add that context in there. And B, you guys are talking in a live stream, so of course there's gonna be a chance that I read your messages. Who took your crown? Who did? Nitro took your crown. He has a new enemy now. Alright, you two. Make bee babies. I said make bee baby. I don't see bee baby. Make bee baby. Make me bee baby. Yes. True intellect here. Give it back. No, I don't think that's how it works. Hey, Squirrely, it's time to watch my post. I'll do that after stream. And also, I would like to reiterate, just because you tell me to look at something doesn't mean I will. I mean, I have like no viewers, well, barely any viewers right now, so not really a huge concern right now. But eventually, that probably won't be the case. I don't know why you're celebrating. You still don't have the crown. Yeah, good stream. Oh yeah, this amazing stream. I know. I am such a great streamer. All right, let's leave myself a little staircase right here. There we go. Hopefully that's enough. Please do not. I won't. I'm sorry. I said no. Stop bothering me. I've dealt with my fair share of people bothering me to do stuff, and I didn't give in then. I'm not gonna give in now. So don't save yourself the effort. Maybe all helps will help, huh? Don't mock them, please. I don't know if you're mocking them, but if you are, stop it. Get some help. All right, where's that nether quartz? I said it somewhere. In one of these chests, we'll find it one day. There we go. Turns out the day is today. Also, I should probably... Let's grab... No, wrong thing. There we go. Let's get some of this netherite smelted. I mean, I can smelt it in here. That's not really an issue. The speed of a blast furnace is not our top priority right now because we're limited by other factors anyways. Alright, let's put some stuff in here. Boom. So I need to get 5 observers, I believe. I need to make some redstone as well. Oh my goodness. Why there's so many messages? I'm suffering from success right now. No. You're trying to increase your score. So you're not going to take my crown. Because you're a small plushie. I feel like... I'm not an expert, but I feel like that'd make it easier. You don't care about... Guys! Please stop fighting! At some point, I can't tell... I'm not going to be able to tell if you're being satirical or not. Please. Please stop. No! Maybe you need to type longer messages. I think it's mainly based off the amount of messages. Please don't spam, though. Please. It's not very pleasant to read 50 messages at a time, and then half of them are just random gibberish and have no meaning because you guys are just fighting over... You're fighting over a few pixels in the shape of a crown. What do you guys think of yourselves now? The 2 people that watch this after the stream is finished are going to be like, what is going on? Well, what was going on? Why is half the stream this random dude telling his viewers to stop fighting with each other? Where we sin. Almost done with those things melting. I'm pretty sure I have more than enough slime blocks. Yeah, we only need 1 slime block for 1 tunnel bore. And you know, I haven't lost any, so we're going to put one of these back. I do need a few... Okay, let's see. I need wood for the pistons. I believe I need 5, so that's probably not enough. Yeah, barely not enough. Somehow I'm always just a bit off with the number of planks that I have. There we go. And we're gonna do a quick... If YouTube, can you work? Alright. Looks like that message is staying because you... Oh, no, never mind. YouTube won't work. I'm probably going to have to set up a chat filter after the stream. And you better not cry about it. I mean, you probably will. But also, even if it weren't you, like, using hard, like, aggressive language like that, it's also that you're doing it at other people would be the main issue with it. before you start whining, because I know you will. And yep, I know you too well. You started whining 2 seconds after I removed your message. I don't like being mean to my viewers, but if you're gonna do that, then, well, what do you have to complain about? You kind of did that to yourself. 1, 2, we need another note block. Let's go make that, and I think after this I'll go check on the honey as well. There we go. I will whine, you are. Hope you guys realize the more messages you send, the less, at some point, the less I focus, because I'm not able to catch up with 50, so spamming isn't really helping. I mean, it seems right now like you're just trying to get the #1 crown, so maybe it doesn't matter. But yeah, dang right, I removed one of your messages. You're swearing like a sailor, man. You said a whole 1 F-bomb, but still. Cut it out. Every time, every stream you do that, and every stream you're surprised when I remove the message. What is not right stream? You're still at the top, that's funny. After all this effort. Alright, is this off? Yeah, it is, okay. So we just gotta wait a bit more for the bees for them to come out of the beehives, because for some reason the message is still there. Why? No, it is not. Unless if you sent multiple, in which case I'm just gonna have to time you out. All right, finally I can stack my food in 1 stack once again. There we go. But I don't know if I actually completed this thought, but for some reason the bees, or I guess the honey in the beehives / nests, it only shows up after the bees come out of their beehives. Don't know why, but don't ask me. I should probably actually collect some nether gold while I'm in the nether. I don't need a whole lot, but I am kind of running a bit low on, what do you call it? On gold, for golden carrots. And I would like to have it. Because you use a surprising amount of gold for golden carrots. Do I have any netherrack on me? We have some in the chest. Alright. We're just going to make 3 of these real quick. And I messed it up. It's always so, like, somehow it always messes with my brain when I craft more netherite upgrade templates, because you know you have to put 1 in and then it like kind of crafts 2. Oh, what's up, Yusuf? Welcome back. People are, like, chat is fighting right now. I'm trying to negotiate so they stop fighting, but it's not working very well. And now I think they're swearing at me, so I need to set up a chat filter after the stream. So a bit of a chaotic time to pop back in. Sorry about that. Alright. I'm just gonna upgrade all my tools before anything else, because that's what I really need the upgrade, or the netherite on the most. And I think I might as well upgrade the sword as well, because I think it does more damage. If it's, yeah. For some reason, the armor, what was I saying? Netherite armor doesn't provide any more protection than diamond armor, but netherite swords do more damage than diamond swords. I mean, I'm not complaining about the damage. I've been doing more damage, but kind of weird. All right, still no honey. No more honey. I think we need 4 more blocks. Yeah, 4 more blocks, and then we can make a 2nd tunnel bore. Well, a 3rd tunnel bore, actually. The ranking system is broken. Maybe. Well, I mean, some people that are always talking are not in there. Oh, sorry, how to get XP for the stream. I missed that entirely because people are kind of spamming. You just gotta send messages quite a bit, but like they're saying, it seems to be broken. So who knows if you can actually get that. And also, please don't spam. I need to find a mod for my moderator for my chat sometime, because I didn't think I need to do that for another like 2 years or something like that. But it seems like I need one. Because of a certain person and certain people. Suddenly, Nitro, you never had the crown, dude. You are absolutely not going to be my moderator. See, the difficult thing about finding a mod is you need someone who's civilized, but a lot of people that watch, like, Minecraft YouTubers they haven't developed the part of your brain that you need to be civilized on YouTube yet. Me, please. I'll consider it. It'll take a lot of thinking and quite a long time. I'm only gonna mod someone when I feel like they're ready. I would say when it's necessary, but I think it's almost necessary right now. But obviously, like I just said, well, most of the people aren't in the chat right now aren't gonna be moderated. And also, don't ask me for mod either. I'm not saying that that's gonna make me not want to give you mod, but like it's just not very productive, and also could make it like start a case. Well, not start a case against you. That makes it sound like I'm gonna like investigate you or whatever. But that could, if you do it too much, that could be part of a reason why I wouldn't give it to you. But whatever. You know, Sigma has 0 stars. What are we talking about with stars? I'm a bit confused. I mean, I know this is like my, I this is my stream, and I've been streaming for a while. Like, in terms of time, like total, I don't know. You guys get what I'm talking about, but I don't know anything about any stars in the chat. So maybe I'm just a bit, maybe I'm a bit slow to catch up to those updates and whatnot. But I don't recognize anything about stars. Anyways. On the more positive notes, we only need 10 more honey bottles, and then we can make that other tunnel bore. I also should probably make sure I have all the resources I need. We have the walls. I need to make some more slabs. We need 3 more. I might as well just craft some slabs like that. And I'll just put all of them in there. We'll also put the ancient debris in there so I don't accidentally put it somewhere. Wait, chat, I'm gonna lock on and be a good boy for the next 7 years and become mod worthy. Honestly, if you're civilized in chat for 7 years just to trick me and get moderator, you kind of deserve moderator. No, bro, chill out. Entering my good boy arc right now. Oh no. From any other person, that'd probably be a good thing to hear, but I'm not sure about this. Why is there always a bee flying all the way over here? Okay, we don't hate anyone here. Who knows? Maybe there could be a horrible person in the chat, but I don't think there is any horrible people in chat. Sure, some people are more difficult than others, but also certain children are more difficult than others, and their mothers don't stop loving them because of that. I mean, I'm not anyone's mom or dad for that matter, but you guys, I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be understanding. I'm not very good at it, but I'm trying. Hopefully that counts for something. So what do we need to make netherite still? Like netheriteify, for lack of better term. For lack of better words. The hoe and all of my armor. I think that's actually it. Oh, wait, no, that one. Okay, so we need 6 more netherite ingots. Not too bad, because we already got 3 from just the 2 tunnel bores. And the next tunnel bore that we make will also be going into a new chunk, so it'll be even more efficient. You'd be surprised. See, like, with you saying you'd be surprised, what's the context? There's stream delay, so I don't know. I mean, I assume it's something. I assume it has to do with me saying, like, maybe it's about like mothers not loving. I'm just trying to be considerate, okay? Not everything I say is 100% true or accurate. I mean, most of the things I say aren't true or accurate. But I'm trying my best to be understanding, because apparently that's like a good trait to have if you want to talk to people. Which, I mean, I am talking to people, but I'm not good at talking to people in real life. But you know what? What's the harm in being understanding? Well, that's a bit of a different issue. bit of a different issue. I'm gonna try not to get into that whole lot here. I want this to be a nice positive stream. I want this to be a positive environment, so people can just come here after a long day of work or school. I don't know what I'm saying at this point, dude. Oh, we got 2 more, 3 more. Okay, we're getting there. We just need 5 more honey bottles. Good boy arc starting now. Okay. You did say that before, but I'm inclined... Well, actually, I'm not really inclined to believe you based off of your history before, but whatever. Who am I to judge? Alright, we also need 1 more minecart. I think other than the minecart, I should have everything that I actually need here. So, you know, we got slime block. You know, we got rails, minecart, lever. Of course, we don't have the honey blocks yet, but we have note block. This we have a little bit of glowstone, which it doesn't even list glowstone in the materials needed, but we still have it. Coral fan, all that jazz, We got it. You need it, we have it. Well, really, just if it's referring to materials needed for making netherite tunnel bore in Minecraft, but still. I got a lot of stuff. And now we just need 4 more bottles. Big day, big day. We got this. Okay. I'll probably have to wait until the next night. I mean, I could get... There's a chance I get a few more things of honey. But I'll have to wait until night. There's no way I'm getting 4 before... There's no way I'm getting 4 in just half a day, is what I'm trying to say. So now that you're transforming my life, becoming a good chatter, what do you recommend? As in, I know what not to do. But what do I even say? I don't know. Well, you're just talking about what to say. Man, just talk about stuff that isn't super mean or vile. And doesn't involve a ton of swearing, please. But if you want advice for becoming a good person in general, I might not be the best person to ask. I mean, I definitely know worse people than me, but I don't think you would really go to me for that kind of advice. People are shouting outside. We got a sidewalk. There's a decent amount of kids that live in my area. Not a whole lot, but it also doesn't help that my area is just not very walkable at all. BRB, alright. Okay, stop talking. So if you make an automatic carrot farm, I'll become rich. I don't feel like I need an automatic carrot farm. I probably should be harvesting this stuff to trade with villagers, but like I still have a backlog from the harvest before. River is number 1 now. Dude, Sigma's gonna be, he's gonna be fuming. Okay, BRB. No, only chatting. I'm gonna keep up being a bad person. I don't recommend that. I can say from experience, being a bad person isn't very fun. Unless if you're a psychopath, well, if you're a psychopath, I don't think you really have fun. But being a bad person, that weighs on you. Even if you don't realize it, or you try to deny it, it does weigh on you. Thank you, YouTube mods. I love you. All of this for a number 1 spot in some random dude's chat. Hey, I'm here for it. Alright, please, 2 more. 2 more before it turns night, which, I mean, it's definitely not going to happen, but we can hope. We can hope. You know, we're gonna breed another bee. Because baby bees can also pollinate. So, there's an even higher chance that we get 1. Oh, there we go. We're 1 away, please. This is the best feeling. Well, wait, hold. You are not some random dude. You are my king. Okay. I feel like that might reflect on me a bit. And I don't really enjoy the idea of being a king. Especially when I don't really know what I'm doing at all, but whatever. I mean, it's a compliment. I'll take it. I'm really bad at taking compliments. Was that a good chatter thing to say? I'd say that was a good chatter thing to say. Bro, stressing him out. A lot of this is I'm just playing it up for you guys, so just having some fun, you know. If I actually have a problem with someone, like, someone's like actually really stressing me out, or they're causing problems in chat with other people. Yes, more honey. We can finish it, or we can make a second one. Yes. But anyways, if someone's actually causing problems, then I can just like at least time them out, or maybe even ban them. Who the heck roasted you, River? My chat is fighting each other so much right now. It's been the situation. It's pretty dire. Ignore the fact that I was just saying pretty much the opposite thing. But I was gonna say that the situation is dire for attention. I also need to make this netherite. I almost forgot Nitro. I'm sorry, but I need to make that netherite as well. So we need 7 more netherite ingots. ChatGPT response. Just playing it up. That's not really a ChatGPT response. I've said much more robotic AI type responses before. That is not a very ChatGPT response. Okay, you're back. You tried asking your sister to roast Sigma on her account so that she's bad at roasting. Fair enough. Wow, I am now the possessor of the #1 crown. No, Nitro, you're down to #3, and River's down to #2. I don't have a horse in the race. I know you guys do. All right, let's go down and make that 3rd tunnel bore. This is gonna be pretty sick. And like I said, like I keep saying, the 3rd tunnel bore will also go to a chunk border. So, can you move? Oh, I actually do need to kill you because this is a staircase. It doesn't go immediately into the thing. There we go. But once we actually get down there after like 5 years of running, just hold on. Run. Go. There we go. That tunnel bore right there, the second one, is almost entirely just in the middle of a chunk. But that one and the next one that I'll make are both riding chunk borders. So it'll be kind of efficient. These hoglins are starting to... They're starting to get on my nerves. Stop. And why is there always a baby that's trying to kill me? And then the baby it's also a coward too. It just runs away immediately once you hit it. Oh wait, that actually helps me. That helps me get away. Yes. MLG plays. No. Leave me alone. Why are there piglins there? Okay, hold on. We're just gonna... Okay, that didn't do anything for mob despawning. Hold on, let's get it this way. Took too long to land. And I hit a piglin. I was gonna need to kill him anyways. Goodness. My gosh. Bye. Okay, now we should be fine, and I can actually read chat now. I've kind of been ignoring you guys for a while, but I think I had a good reason for it. Nope, stop spamming. Stop spamming. We've been over this. Don't do that. I know you're just kind of trying to be funny, but don't do it. Because even if you're just joking, it still has the same effect as just normal spamming. Guys, please don't spam. Look at our dude over here trying to be all goody two shoes. That probably came off kind of mean. I'm glad that you're at least pretending to try to be nice. At the very least. Who are we calling Ryder? I'm so confused. Oh, I think I need a bit more... Well, actually, no. They said 5. And this would be 3. It'd be 5 on either side. So we only need 2 blocks from the thing. This would be 4. So we only need to clear it out to here. I might as well clear it out that way, but we'll just focus on these 2 for now. Guys, scamming floods in the chat with things that are not necessarily read as unkind. Please use your brain. That's really all I ask. Use your brain when you're chatting. Or actually, I mean, chatting is kind of like part of the point of it is to not have to use your brain, but use it enough so you can be a decent human being. Well, maybe spamming wouldn't mean that you're not a decent human being. You guys know what I'm getting at. I'm not a master of the craft when it comes to making sentences. You all know that. You live to serve me. Okay, that doesn't sound very good. That sounds like something really bad. Don't say that. Come on, let's burn that. There we go. I wouldn't care. Why? There's so many messages all of a sudden. River would be a good king, TBH. I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on that. I wouldn't be able to verify or deny that. Nope. You don't like me saying that. I'm just saying, well, I don't have a problem with people sucking up to me, but saying that you live to serve me sounds like a certain really bad thing that we finally made illegal in 1865. Don't say that, please. That might be a bit of a stretch, but I want to be on the safe side. Alright. You don't have an opinion on anything. Opinions make everything interesting. I don't know why I said that. I mean, obviously it was in response to that message, but it wasn't really the point. Whatever. Oh wait, I'm supposed to make it right here. So I'm supposed to clear out even more space up top, I think. Do I need to? Yeah, actually, I think I do need to. Well, I should only need to do it, like, back here, though, right? We're just gonna do a little this. How about that? And then soon enough, we'll have the third tunnel bore going. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I need it. It'll actually maybe past here. And now I don't need to dig up anymore. Also mine that block. Okay, let's get rid of a lot of this netherrack. Okay, sweet. Stop commenting. Huh? I told you didn't like it. I don't have any strong opinions on whatever. Just remember, you guys don't speak for me. Unless if I say something, don't assume it. So all this will go over here. There we go. Okay. Now we finally get to building this thing. We don't care. So. If you guys really are getting bothered by Sigma, then gosh, this is such a stupid argument. I can tell them to try to chill out a bit. I do have, of course, the authority to time him out because I mean it is my stream after all. I don't want to have to do that, and I'm only going to do that if it's necessary. But if he is actually like genuinely making the stream a bad experience for you guys, then I can do that. But y'all better not be joking about it. But also let that be a warning. Warning to all of you. Please, just don't do stupid stuff. Don't start stupid fights with people that don't matter. Well, don't start fights that don't matter with people. Okay, so then we put... Yeah, I don't need the slabs anymore, but we do put the block there. And then tiny block there and there. Deletes Sigma's YouTube channel. I don't have the authority for that, that's for sure. He is safe from that happening. Okay, that's the other thing. For this. Alright, there we go. Oh wait, no, I need the piston as well. There. Put the stuff here. that, and then mine all this dirt. There we go. Welcome back, Spin. Probably been here a while. I don't know. I know some of the people that talk. These kind of, they'll talk a bit and then they'll lurk for a bit. Not a problem either way. Okay, so crap. I keep accidentally pulling up that I think it's the Light Matica menu, and I gotta figure out what keybind it is. I can't ever remember which one it is, but I know I keep pulling it up. Okay, so we go right here, and then we put a sticky piston on the side. Yo, Squirrely, I'm in my roof. You've talked about your nice, your friendly arc or whatever you call it so many times already. Okay. Well, no, actually, no, the observer looks at the note block because it powers the other stuff. So how do we... Okay, yeah, now it's looking this way. Boom. There we go. Then we'll grab honey blocks. We go here, here, and here. I don't think any of these two honey blocks are necessary, although the reason why I keep them is because, well, first of all, I don't want to mess with this, but also, see this honey block right here, it's supposed to be the one that you stand on when you run the machine. But logically, if you need one to stand on, wouldn't you put the honey block right here? So the fact that it actually goes back before going this way makes me think that if I break these two, there might be something going on with the system that I might break. He's older. What is going on, older brother? Oh yeah. Sigma is... hold on, let me... What's the dog name? He's my... yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure you guys actually said that before I outed it, but yeah. Sigma is River's brother. Wait, I just now got that achievement? I've walked on honey blocks so much. I mean, I know technically that it's a bit more than just walking on honey blocks, but still. That's weird. Okay. Anyways, let's do that. It faces this way. And, of course, I fall off because I'm just really cool like that. Come on. There we go. Okay, and then that powers that. Okay. And that should be... hold up. That should be our third tunnel bore finished. So now we get to run it all at the same time. We get to try to. Now, as we keep going on, it's going to get progressively... crap. It's going to get progressively harder to light all of the things at once. I don't really need to, but whatever. The reason you reference your reclamation arc again is because you're talking about time.
There's more to Spotify than meets the ear.
Fair enough. You didn't really need to justify why you're talking about it either, but whatever. We aren't worried about that. That works. And then we get these two guys going. There we go. So now we're running at triple the efficiency. And we're probably still not going to find any ancient debris for 4 more years, but whatever. Who cares? We want to make this live stream where me and Squirrely play Minecraft and anyone can join except Sigma. Nah. I don't think that would fly very well with a lot of people. Also, once again, that runs into the issue of making a server. Like, even if I don't really have to make it, like, I have to go through all the steps of hosting it. I mean, I'm pretty sure that was a joke, but still. River appeared because you were his best friend. Alright. Now, the whole timeline with when they showed up in relation to each other, it's a bit strange. It kind of goes back and forth. Wait, and I can just, like, kind of main this pickaxe for now, and then just heal them both later. But I don't think any of them are necessarily here because of their brother. I guess I'll say it like that. Alright, this system is working fine, so instead of like going, like looking for ancient debris, I just kind of go back and forth, and eventually I'll probably spot some ancient debris. And if I do, I can go grab it. But this is pretty efficient, I think. So we got 3 tunnel bores going now. This should be pretty fun. Well, actually, it's pretty fun for the first like half a minute, and then you just realize, wait, this is all it is? It's just clicking on note blocks and running around. Like, I know we've only done a few explosions. 7 to be precise. You can actually track it because of the note blocks. I know we haven't done a whole lot of explosions, but still, like, we haven't gotten any more ancient debris. And we have 3 tunnel bores. We low-key remind each other that Squirrely streams, so we'll see him on it and be like, oh, I forgot. Sometimes the other way around, I see. I do want to say, though, real quick, none of you guys should feel obligated to watch me. There's no obligation whatsoever. This is not good. There we go. Okay, I really hope that this isn't like a big old lava lake or something, but I feel like it might be because it seems like there's a lot of things like that nearby. And also... Oh, yep, okay. Not good. Now, how deep will this actually go? I want to see... Apparently pretty deep. Am I safe to mine up? I probably should have made sure I was safe to mine up before I mined up, but also there's not really another way to tell. Okay, this is not good. I don't want to have to tear down my tunnel bores, but I mean, I can't really progress with those there. Airstrike that house. No thanks. You know, I can launch these a few more times, but then I have to actually like go ahead and clear up all this lava. I don't know if the TNT will really do anything with the lava there, but whatever. So yeah. Maybe if I just go up pretty high, then eventually I can get to it, and then I can see, is this like part of like the actual lava lake at this level? I'm starting to think that it is. What Y level are these guys at? 14 here, 13 down there. Do I need to go lower? I don't know. See, whenever we run into a lava lake, it's only by like a block or two. So maybe I do just have to move the tunnel bores down 1 or 2 blocks. Because I know like technically the ideal level is I think 13 for blast mining, 15 for normal mining. We'll be covering most of those anyways, even if we move it down a bit. Alright. Now we have to go through the painstaking process of clearing the lava out of the way of the tunnel bores, tearing them down, and moving them to someplace else. This is fun. Alright. Can I block this entirely from being over here? I think I can. Let's just do... How about we do this? Please don't knock me into lava. I hear hoglin. Okay, that should be good there. This side will be a bit more complicated when it comes to blocking it off. Oh, there's the hoglin. Okay, I see it now. Never. Only the Squirrely's permission would I do something that would harm him for any amount of money. No, I can just do that. And then can I... Well, there's nothing there to place it on. There we go. Crap. I'm stupid. Hold on. Are y'all like, offering each other money to mess with me? What is going on? Like, I'm not following the chat super closely, but I see only with Squirrely's permission would I ever do anything that would harm him for any amount of money. And then Spin says, "What about a wild dollar? Huh? A whole dollar? A whole dollar? Spin? No! It'd be your own people. No! How could you? I have been betrayed." Why do I hear a person talking? No! How the mighty have fallen. Sounds like a girl. Never mind, it's squirrely. I do have a very high voice, and also my voice gets really raspy. Well, at first it was being raspy after like 2-3 hours of streaming, and now it gets raspy after just like an hour or so. So, yeah, not super good. How is this lava not packed up entirely? Are there still source blocks down here? What is going on? No, there we go. I'm chilling. Okay. Okay, when the game somehow shoots you back into the lava is when you start getting a bit concerned about being in the lava. Please don't flow back onto me. Thank you. How am I still burning? Whatever. I think these should be the last few blocks. Now we should be good. And all that lava should be going away. Okay. Can I knock you into the lava? Oh, okay. There we go. And the stuff almost burned too. That would have been like a double middle finger. Oh, never mind. I thought that was a hog one. It's just a group of piglins. Hi. You all got crossbows. You can't do nothing to me. I just gotta kill you before you shoot me. Easy. Anyways. Skrill, you have been really mean to me for the last few streams. What are you talking about? Ah! What are you talking about? He is... Yeah, contrary to popular belief, I am not a woman or a girl. Okay, hopefully... I mean, I think all these should be able to fit. Well, I definitely have enough space in the shulker box, period, but I don't think I have any more than a stack of any of these blocks. So we should be fine.
And I leveled up my business.
Now, if I break the TNT, I mean, it shouldn't do anything, right? Yeah, because there's no TNT to blow up. So that's going to be the first thing that we destroy on all of this. Did it even fall? No. Oh, there it is. Goodness. I forgot you guys don't take any knockback. Well, I knew they have reduced knockback, but I didn't realize they just don't really take any. Please just despawn all of you guys. Please and thank you. And, okay. We get the annoying Discord overlay thing going on now. There we go. Okay, now we can go back to the actual screen. God, it is so annoying having all these mobs spawn. Am I the villain now? Yes. No, you don't. You have it mixed up. You don't celebrate being the villain. You celebrate being the hero. You have been misguided. I keep doing... Stop doing that. Stupid Discord. Stupid overlay. I need to change the keybinds, but I don't know what on earth the keybind is that keeps doing that. And now the thing won't go away. Every time I click on Minecraft, the thing pops back up. Close. I click the X. What is going on? Go! Go away! Huh? Why is it doing this? We're dealing with technical difficulties. The stupid Discord overlay won't go away, and every time I try to click on it, on anything, it... How about this? We just... If I close Discord entirely, will it stop doing the overlay? Now each time I click on Minecraft, it just... How is the overlay open? Leave me alone. Yeah, we're all getting a very good look at Spin's art right now, because Discord won't leave me the heck alone. Okay, the world should be saved. So I literally just had to force close Minecraft for the overlay to go away. So in this time, how about you guys get to just, like, please have friendly conversations while I deal with this idiotic computer. Because the hotkey I have set up for the Discord overlay, because for some reason it won't let me disable it. Wait, I clicked disable overlay. Why did it enable it again? That's why it keeps popping up. And submit. Submit. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, is there a button to save the changes? I don't think there is. some overlay features are restricted by streamer mode, then what is going on? I've tried turning off the overlay and it just undoes it. Anyways, we are back. I guess don't try to message me on Discord or something. I mean, not that I respond normally anyways, but especially don't do it now, because I won't be able to see anything. Turn off streamer mode. It restricts it more when you turn off streamer mode. And also if I turn off streamer mode, then there'll be all sorts of annoying things popping up. I'm not going to turn off streamer mode. I can guarantee you that won't fix the issue. I should be on the actual scene still. I don't know. Well, I mean now I should be on it. I don't know why it keeps showing this. Maybe my thing's just like super far behind. How are you up here? Leave me alone. Why is there 50 mobs? How are you hitting me backwards? I hate this game and everyone who develops it. That is a joke for the record. Do not ban my account. There we go. We just turn off all these things. Okay. I'm going to refresh this and possibly also check OBS. I don't know what is going on or why it's still showing the overlay. Okay, we're actually working. The game's actually showing up. We're fine. I'm so sorry for all that stuff that just happened. It annoys me just as much, probably more than you guys. River, do the dare. Hold on, what is this dare? Add Bluey to the stream. I assume you're talking about River streams, because, I mean, doesn't have any say in what goes on in my streams. So. Oh yeah, I can put the blackstone there, because I have a slot for it. Sweet. We can put the TNT in there. Let's just try to organize this inventory a bit more. And now we gotta mine all of this ancient debris. Can you please show, look at my post on stream? No. I've said multiple times that I will not do that. And begging won't change it. If anything, it would make me not want to do it. And if you keep saying that, I might have to time you out. I'm sorry. But I'm not gonna look at him on the stream. No, not right now. I'm sorry. Anyways, let's continue tearing down these tunnel bores, and then I gotta find a different spot to move them. The problem is everywhere in this area, my ear is ringing all of a sudden. I'm talking too much. But all the areas in this spot, in this mine, have a lava lake nearby. So I don't think there's much I can do about it other than moving the tunnel bores down a bit. Which is, I mean, that is my plan. I think I'll move down by 2 blocks. So I think normally it's at Y13. Or at least where I've been building them is Y13. So I guess I'll be at, like, what would that be? Y11. I can do math. But leave me alone! Die! Goodness. Question for y'all. How do we hold Squirrely hostage? I don't think you can. Well, there's probably some mastermind way that you guys can figure out, but I don't think there's a way. The only thing that can hold me hostage is my internet, because when my internet randomly cuts out... See, YouTube is resilient. I don't know why. Give me the note block, you greedy little pig. But YouTube just does not stop streaming ever unless if you click end stream specifically. That's the only way it ever stops the stream. So when my internet just randomly cuts out, because it does that, it's great. It'll just keep streaming, and then I have to reload my computer, load up the stream, and then click end stream for it to finally stop streaming, even though there's no feed whatsoever going into it. How... I'm not being mean, dude. I'm just saying that I'm not gonna show your stuff on the stream. That's not being mean. That's called setting boundaries. I'm sorry, but it's just not gonna happen. You could do it, but never would. Hold on, actually, what are your guys? I don't know if you guys have ideas right now, but I am kind of curious. Do you guys really have any actual ideas for how you would blackmail me? I'm curious. Guys, or hold your ground. It is not. It's not that cool. F3 plus B. I forget what that does. Yeah, that turns on narrator. I'm not doing that. That is so annoying. I hate the narrator. Or no, that's hitboxes. I'm stupid. Because the control FB is narrator, not F3B. I'll do a quick sweep through here with F3B. Nope, wrong thing. Once I get all this stuff in here. I keep clicking on the blackstone. Nope. The minecarts are the one thing that can't stack here. And it's a bit annoying because it takes up space and I have to toss up blackstone. But whatever. There's so much blackstone here, I can always get more. So I should have 18 slime blocks. I should have at least 3 rails. Hold up. I probably like keep up with the chat. Okay, yeah, all of the tunnel bores are mine. Are mine, sorry about that. You have my full name and address, yeah. That is true. But it doesn't really hold me hostage, and also, like, I'd just report you. So that's a pretty serious thing. Anyways, these things, we need, I think it's 3 pistons, those, okay. We're missing 1 sticky piston. Goodness. F3B, land up here. That's leather. Please relax. I'm just trying to find a missing sticky piston. That's all I'm here for. I was gonna pick all these items up just so I can stop, like, just so when I look at them I'm not like, wait a minute, is that the sticky piston? No, it's just some random thing on the ground. Yeah, I have no clue where that sticky piston is. It's not still in my inventory. Oh shoot, wait. I'm in a block. That's what's going on there. But the piglins, they're going after the hoglin. You can die. So is leather. No, I'm still missing a sticky piston. Is it this? Nope. That's the stuff when they kill them. Let me fly! Stupid game! Oh my goodness! Why does it keep getting me caught on blocks? I almost died there. Because the stupid spear. Leave me alone! I just want to find my sticky piston. I don't feel like wearing gold armor because gold armor is weak. And I'm dealing with hoglins and stuff, so I do need all the armor protection I can get. It's just in that specific scenario, I was vulnerable because of the spear, piglin, and all of the blocks that were in the way. But generally, I'm fine. And it'd be better to not wear gold armor. Okay. Hoglin, get out of my way. I'm tired of dealing with you imbeciles. Okay. I think I'm just going to give up on finding the sticky piston at this point. It's 1 sticky piston. Yeah, I'll have to go back to the overworld, but whatever. It's not a huge deal. Okay, anyways. BRB, I'm going to go make a channel posting Squirrely's favorite YouTuber at first, but after a couple days, super mean unsubscribe. You do that. Let me exit my dang inventory. Stupid game. What is going on? Dude, I don't get why mobs do so much damage. It's so weird. Just also, I'm chilling. 2 mobs show up, and I'm at 2 hearts. How on earth is this happening? Move! There we go. Okay. Anyways. Got all this we need. Got the walls we need. Got all the slabs we need. Lever, I only need 1. Only need that. That's all I need there. I have all the resources I need except for 1 single sticky piston because I guess it despawned or something. And we got hoglins right there. And I hate all of this. I'm not being mean. I'll make this clear.
everything you need to grow.
I'll try to listen to people and understand where they're coming from. There's a lot of things, and I guess I am here, but I know for sure saying that I won't show your posts on stream is not me. I can't tell if you're joking or not, but that is definitely not me. You just farted. Did not need to know that. You're tired, should I sleep? Yeah. Go to sleep, dude. It's getting late for you. We're 2 hours into the stream, which I started when it was already kind of late. A little bit of XP on the bomb, that doesn't matter. So it's a bit of a hassle going back up and having to make another sticky piston because it despawned for some reason. But whatever, what am I going to do? 11 p.m., yeah, you got to go to sleep, man. My life is already hard. Well, I don't think saying that I won't show your posts won't make your life any harder. Alright. Almost there. Good night. Good night, Spin. Everyone say, tell Spin to have a good night. Let's try to be a little nice here. Nitro blocked you. I don't know how you would know that, but I mean, I can ask him to please unblock you, but also it's like not really my place to get involved. Don't throw people at poop. I don't think I don't think it'd be physically possible for me to do that anyways, so we don't have to worry about that. Don't worry. I will not throw people at poop or poop at people. Okay. Well, of course we don't have any more spare, what should we call it? Any spare pistons. I don't need to keep looking for them. There we go. Just need 4 of that. And then we grab 1 redstone, 1 iron. There we go. It's not about the post. What is it about then? How am I being mean? Again, I can't tell if you're being serious or not. Because I don't think I've done anything to you that would be considered mean, but I guess, of course, tell me. So, I mean, maybe I'm doing something that I don't realize. So I will listen, but I don't really understand what you're talking about right now. Yeah, I've talked about respecting the boundaries. I think he understands that. It seems like he just said that it's not about the post, so I don't think it's about that right now. But let him speak for himself. Perhaps some robot disguised as me cussed him out and threatened his family, but it was not me. Let's just try to listen, be a bit understanding. Let's be a bit understanding, okay? We'll only kill baby piglins, not each other. Okay, so now I gotta get ready, because there's gonna be 5 mobs waiting for me. There was no mobs waiting for me. Yes. Oh boy. His life is finally turning around. Yeah, actually, I should probably keep this block here so hoglins don't keep bothering me. You're being serious. Okay. Well, what did I do then? 'Cause you keep saying that, but you aren't specifying anything that I did. Like I'll try to. I'll try to stop, like, doing whatever you think it is that's mean that I'm doing. But currently I have no clue what you're referring to. So I can't really do a whole lot. Alright, how much space is this? I mean, I'm not gonna follow the 25 blocks exactly. I'll just get a rough estimate, but I want to know the ballpark, right? So that was 38. So it'd be 58 and then 60. Okay. So this would easily be long enough. More than long enough for 1. And then we gotta space them out 9 blocks apart. Oh crap, I forgot. I'm supposed to go a bit higher for when I'm mining out this area. Oh crap, we gotta... I keep forgetting. Let's do that, and then it'd be a bit harder for mobs to pathfind as well. Okay, we're Where are we going? Right here. Okay. So we do this, and then we'll also go up when we're mining. I don't need to go nearly that far out, actually. I'm just gonna do this because it'd be probably a bit easier. Like, even this many blocks out, though, is more than enough. Although, actually, I want this to be inside the border. There we go. Yeah, once again, Nitro, like, I see, and it appears you're being serious, because you said that, but I don't know what it is that I did to be mean to you. But if you would tell me, then I'll try to stop doing that. Die. There we go. Okay. So it'd be this block. And I might as well mine these out as well. So let's go. We'll do that. Oh, also, I'm supposed to go a few blocks down anyways. So I can just do this. And then we'll find... You've been mean tone lately also. It's like stuff like screaming. I don't see how the screaming is mean. Or the mean tone. I mean, I say stuff sarcastically. And I try to make it clear that I'm just messing with you guys, because but I guess I'll try to cut down on that. It sounds like you're referring to me using like a high-pitched voice. And I just want to be clear. That's not like me trying to use any sort of mean tone or anything. But I know I do say stuff that could possibly come off as mean, but I don't have anything against you guys. Don't worry. It's all fun and games. I don't think anyone would get offended by it, but if someone is, then I'll do my best to not do it as much. So we're at 75. Once again, more than enough blocks, I think. Well, actually, I do need some space. Actually, no, he said the tunnel. Oh, I see why it's 25 blocks now, because the 5 for the extra headroom. There we go. Okay. So if we put one tunnel bore right here, and well, actually, it'd be a bit lower, but you know, we're just trying to get like the actual placement, like this way. And we go 9 to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crap. 1, 2. Crap. Okay, I need to dig out a bit more space this way as well. There we go. Okay, so that's 4. 4. I guess I'll replace the netherrack with blackstone, so I know it's not just the in between thing. That should be enough. Not high pitched. Huh. I don't think I really use a mean tone all that much, but like I said, I'll try not to do it. There we go. Okay, so now we don't have to worry about the chunk borders since we already have the areas set up. So we'll just toss those blocks in the ground. Yes, burn. See, now we just gotta mine all these blocks. So that's the more annoying part and tedious part of the process. So where's this? So it's at 75. So I'll just try to go that way until it's 75, because if I can go all the way down, like over here, if I mine blocks this way, and then we just connect it at the other side, it feels like it goes faster. It doesn't, of course, but it just feels like it. So 75 right here, and then we just go in like that. And then we'll mine a few blocks down as well. See? That like 2 seconds it took to get from over there to over here seems a whole lot faster than just slowly chipping away at these little bits. Goodness. This really is using a lot of durability on my pickaxe, so I thought maybe it's just because I had a decent amount used up already on my netherite pickaxe, and I switched to the diamond one, I made it netherite, and now it's using up even more durability, and we have more ancient debris. How amazing. Oh, and I do have space for it. Sweet. I mean, I will have to, actually I probably should burn the netherrack right now, because I do have quite a bit in my inventory. Oh, that's why it's always off. 'Cause it's in. When I shift click, it goes into the other side. Anyways, let's get back to this. Now it's starting to feel like it takes kind of long. Oh wow, even more. We're living over here, guys. Let's go. That's already enough for a 4th tunnel bore, which of course we won't do because, I mean, 1 wasn't very efficient. When you have, actually I should drink. I don't know why I started a sentence right when I grabbed drink water, which, just a reminder, you guys should be drinking water throughout the course of the stream, even though, like, you're not talking nearly as much as I am, but, well, I assume you aren't talking. And I mean, like, actually, like, speaking. Anyways, you should still be drinking plenty of water. Of course, don't overdo it, because you're gonna, drinking too much water is actually pretty dangerous. But it's also kind of hard to get to that point, but also don't want to drink too much. I don't know. You guys know what I'm saying. Drink water, but don't drink too much. I keep complicating whatever I'm trying to say. And I think I was trying to say something before that. Yes, I was. What was I saying? Right, it was about the efficiency. So, 1 tunnel bore... Goodness, there's so much ancient root here. With 1 tunnel bore, you might as well do bed mining or TNT mining, preferably TNT mining, but of course, it's really tedious to get all of that gunpowder that you need. 2 tunnel bores, you know, it's a bit better, but it's, I mean, it's not super great. Because ideally you... Is this an ad?
Create the...
Yep, it is. Sorry. But ideally you space out the tunnel bores, so you can just run between them. And then if you use 2 tunnel bores for doing that, then you're just going through the middle of a chunk and the edge of another, so it's not extremely efficient. A 3rd one, you're going to the edges of 2 chunks and through the center of 1, so that's pretty efficient, and you can run between them. And the timing is good for hitting the note blocks and everything. But then if you add a 4th tunnel bore, it'll be difficult to be able to hit all of the note blocks in time. So at that point, you might as well make an automatic tunnel bore, and then you have to worry about lava. Like, I mean, you still have to worry about lava with a normal tunnel bore, but with an automatic one, you have to worry about it way more, because it can destroy the tunnel bore itself. Like, it won't destroy most of it, but a lot of the important parts will get destroyed. So I don't think I need to really go much farther than this in terms of the extra height. The 5 blocks up that I need to go. Alright, now I gotta mine all of that gravel. Gotta toss out and burn this netherrack again. Love it. I love getting these random massive patches of gravel that are a huge pain to deal with. It's one of my favorite pastimes, actually, mining these. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna have to throw away this stuff again because I have even more stuff we need to burn. Life is wonderful. I think, as I usually do, I'll start the tunnel bore, or like, start the building of it near the end of that, rather than starting from here. And also, I mean, I think it won't work, and it'll start going off if you start near the end anyways. Because that's what happened the first time I built the tunnel bore. I tried to make it first. Well, actually, I didn't try to make it starting at the end first, but I did do it out of order, because where the TNT goes, I put dirt there as a placeholder so I don't blow anything up, but it turns out something with like the slabs that you place after that, somehow those activate the TNT because, like, you know, the observer, even though somehow the observer isn't activated without them. Anyways, somehow those activate the TNT, and then they kept blowing up the thing, which luckily I didn't lose any resources from it blowing them up. Or from it blowing up the blocks, but still, not fun. Let's see where netherrack is as far as my most mined blocks. Times mined. It's really crawling up there. All these tunnel bores I'm having to construct. Really getting that counter high. I mean, you can see it on my pickaxes, the durability I'm losing. Also, few times a stream reminder. If you're enjoying this and you aren't subscribed, it would be nice to see you subscribe. I don't like doing it all the time, but I think at some point it will pay off. And I don't think the people who normally watch will get too bothered by it. I do it much less than most people, though. In my defense, I do it a lot less than most people, most YouTubers or whatnot. Because I also, of course, I also watch YouTube, and it bothers me when every 2 seconds, like, oh my gosh, guys, hit the subscribe button. Like, dude, let me watch the dang stream. Maybe I'll subscribe if I enjoy it. I guess saying that is kind of contradicting myself. Well, that's not really a whatever thing. But hopefully you guys understand what I'm trying to say. There we go. and someone left and all that. Okay, I'm not surprised. That's kind of an assumed risk, which I probably shouldn't take, considering like almost everyone who watches these things already sub. I need to stop talking about getting subscribers. That's how people leave. Alright, let's get... Of course, I forgot how much more annoying Blackstone is to mine than Netherite. It's kind of like how Deep Slate is so much more annoying to mine than stone. Or even cobblestone is a lot more annoying to mine than stone, because neither of them you can insta-mine. And the difference between insta-mine and having to spend a split second breaking a block, it's a huge difference. More than it would seem at first. Because insta-mine, you can just drag your cursor all along the screen, no issues. But then if you have to pause for a second and then aim your cursor, line up the block, it gets really annoying. Alright. We are almost there. I didn't realize how long it takes to mine this stuff out. It takes so incredibly long. You think everyone's dead? Possibly. Probably died from boredom. No, no, no. You don't come in here. Haha, it's been fun. Alright. We're so close, but also not really, to being able to construct the tunnel bores. Come on. Just a few thousand more blocks to go, or however many this is. Obviously it's not a few thousand, but it feels like it at this point. I could use lava to destroy all the things, but... Well, I don't have lava on me, and also that I'd have to keep placing it around and then avoid it. It'd be a whole hassle. I think it's way easier to just burn all the blocks. And it's also fun to say, burn, baby! Burn! You know. Fun stuff like that. Alright. Just gotta get most of these picked up so I don't clog my inventory when I'm trying to build the tunnel bores. And then we can get to it. And then we can get more netherite. And then life will be amazing. And at this point, I think I only need 6 more netherite ingots, because somehow I've gotten 4 ancient debris from mining the space out. And this is the last of that lousy netherrack. I'm going to keep 1 stack in my inventory just for getting around, because it can be an annoying process. But anyways, it is finally time to get started on these. I think now I can officially do it just off of memory. Can I? No, I can't. Hold up. Oh, I keep messing that up. Put it right there because I have a lot of space. Do I? Oh, yeah, I do. So we line up with that block. And it's right here. Never mind. I'm intelligent. Oh, yeah, totally. Line that up. That goes here. Boom. And I will place the other 2 in each of these spots. Sweet. There. That's out of the way. Place the glowstone. And then those are the last of those resources that you only really use once. Well, there are other things, but I can't place them quite yet. Dang it, do I need to pull up the tutorial? I think I do. Oh, and I closed the tutorial. Alright, hold on a second, everyone. We gotta pull up the tutorial because I can't remember anything. And we get an ad. I love everything about this process. Something song with drums and whatnot. Yeah, 15 seconds. It seems like, well, I wouldn't say the only ads that are 15 seconds are political ads, but it seems like every political ad is 15 seconds and unskippable. Quite annoying if you ask me, or really anyone, I think. I'm not trying to watch a political ad while I'm looking up a netherite tunnel bore design for Minecraft. I think you can lose that one person at that point. Okay, so, well, I can't tell exactly where the face is, but there are the arrows, and I can just line it up with my texture pack. So it's a gap after those two pistons. So the arrow is facing that way, I believe. And we'll double check real quick. Yeah, it's facing back to the pistons, which is what we have going on here. Okay, good. We have that right. And then sticky pistons on all these spots. And again, I mean, it doesn't seem like we have many people in here, but if you are just joining the stream and you're wondering the design, I should have it linked in the description. So you could also follow along, yes, but I don't know why you would do that during a live stream, because you'd be missing stuff. And I mean, it's not like you're coming here specifically for the tunnel bore or anything like that. Okay. Observer looks at the wall. I remember that. Just extra confirmation. But was that a gap? Was it a gap, then observer right away? I really gotta remember this stuff before I exit out of the thing. Okay, so let's put that there. Wall. And I have all the observers. There we go, okay. So gap. Nope, other way. Gap, observer looks that way. Boom. And boom. Boom. Okay. Now we go wall. 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 Coral fan. Coral fan. Coral fan and slime block. Slime block. Slime block. There we go. But haha, you guys thought I was done, but no, I'm not. TNT. There. And let's go get the slabs now. Don't need all of them, so we'll just do that. And it should be there. There, there. There, there, child. I'm so funny. Well, actually, I have blocks right here. Solid block. Solid block. Solid block. I can put some of these in the shulker box as well. I don't need all that space. And it should be 2 honey blocks on each of these. So, and then I think it's a 3-block gap. Then this guy, and then they'll have pistons on them. Sticky pistons, I believe. But I will double check that to make sure I'm doing everything right so far. I think I barely have enough space. But the key word there is have enough space. Although I could say like not have enough space too. Oh no, do I not have enough? I might not have enough space. Oh wait, no, I already have all this. I just forgot to put the minecart down. No biggie. Well, I am a bit of a biggie. You guys understand what I was trying to talk about. There we go. That lever. Let's grab the dirt blocks and all of the minecarts that we need. So real quick, we'll put the stick pistons on here, and then we'll put the minecarts in the systems. So the minecarts go on there, and I needed to grab a piston. I'm smart. There we go. We'll just grab all the pistons. Or could do that and just get it done extra quickly. It's probably a bit less efficient to place these things down on every one going back and forth, but you know what? If you're gonna judge me for it, I don't know. Maybe send a message because it might increase engagement or something. I don't really care a whole lot about this. Oh yeah, it's gonna be annoying because the lever won't go immediately into my hotbar. So maybe I just do that. Come on. There we go. And that. And now, I can mine all this stuff in one go, and I don't have to worry about putting something in my hotbar each time. So we saved a whole 2 seconds with that, and probably wasted 5. So net negative. And I was supposed to put... Wait, I didn't lose any blocks? Yes! So that's why you don't put a minecart on it. It's a detector rail, of course. That's why it blew up. I'm so stupid. That's why it triggered the signal. I was like, okay, well, it's just a rail. It won't trigger anything. Yeah, but it's a detector rail. And I got exactly enough blocks. Okay. I know people keep saying, like, oh yeah, well, that always happens. That's how it works on Java Edition. It doesn't always work like that for some reason. Not in my experience. Okay, so how do we do this again? Right, the TNT. Oh, right. I think I do have just one piece of TNT left. So I better not screw this up. Better not. There we go. We have a slab here. Slab goes on top. And a slab goes there. Block goes there. Okay. So let's mine these detector rails before I make the same mistake and have to go back and collect even more stuff for TNT and possibly more resources from it blowing everything up. Weird, I feel like my inventory is more clogged than normal. Oh no, I do have all the stuff. Well, I knew I had all this stuff, but I was like, it feels more clogged than normal. But I have all this stuff. Nothing more, nothing less. Oh, wait, that's supposed to go on the inside block, because you go, I believe, rail, and then you put the minecart on the rail, and then put the piston on the other block. I will double check that, because I don't have any spare TNT. So we go over to the tutorial. Right, we actually gotta skip to that part. Okay, that's a bit farther, I think. Okay, here's where it should be. That rail, minecart. Okay, yeah, I am right. You put it on and then push it. So we can just do that. And I might as well. Oh, right, yeah. We'll have to power it. Sorry, you had to go for a second. Okay, no problem. No problem whatsoever. Obviously, you didn't miss much. I'm still putting these together. But now, do that. Do that. I accidentally put down the rails without the minecart at first. And I was like, oh, I can just put the minecart down, and then it blew up the other blocks. So lesson learned. Can't really do that, although hopefully I don't have to apply that lesson. Because, well, I'm hoping these are the last tunnel bores we need. We're at Y13. Okay, I went down 2 blocks and it still wasn't enough. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No! Those others are all at Y13. I was supposed to dig this down even more. It's supposed to be 2 blocks lower. We're still gonna run into lava. I'm such an idiot. Okay, if I just break the TNT, nothing will blow up. I can risk everything by doing that. Or I can avoid risking anything by doing that, is what I meant to say. Alright, time to dig more and rebuild this entire thing because I'm an incompetent fool. Okay. It shouldn't take too long. Wait, no, actually, I should leave this here so I know where to actually build the thing. I thought I picked up all the TNT, but whatever. Okay, I want to make sure I pick up all these things and like break them as well with Silk Touch. I don't know if they like blow up if they drop. I don't think they do, because if you mine them without Silk Touch, they don't drop. So I'd assume if you mine them or they blow up. Well, if they blow up or you mine it without Silk Touch, which is kind of what I said. I'm not super bright, okay? You guys have to bear with me in my sad excuse of the English language. Okay. Get all that mined. And since all this fits, everything else should be able to fit. Although I do have more things than just that. I don't know. Hold on. We'll see. Might as well put this away though, you know. At least I still have all the resources that I need. We're 2.5 hours in and I'm still, I don't have them running consistently. Although constantly screwing this up could be more entertaining than just click note block over and over again, because, you know, finally getting the tunnel bores put together and running is entertaining. It's cool for the first 30 seconds, because after the first 30 seconds, the excitement from constructing it dies down, and then you realize, oh, I just repeatedly press this note block. This is super boring. Also, it makes sense, but I still find it kind of funny that you have to use 3 ancient debris per tunnel bore for the tunnel bore that you're using for ancient debris. And of course, it's not specifically for ancient debris, but a lot of people use it for ancient debris. Whatever. I feel like the less I talk, the more it makes sense. Guess we do that, and then I have to go down another block. So hopefully at this level, I'm going to be able to avoid all of those lava pools, because it seems like there's a lava lake on every side of this, and I keep running into them. So I think if I don't lower it at all, that will continue to happen. Because I keep running into them by like 2 blocks. But the other thing is, of course, if it's a whole lava lake, I'm not going to bother patching it up when I move it. So I haven't been able to see so far if moving it down 2 blocks will actually help, like, with preventing running into them. Because, I mean, that could just be the edge of a lava lake, you know. So let's mine all of these annoying blocks that take time to mine first, and then we can run through and insta-mine all the netherrack and whatnot. Which, by the way, pickaxe durability, running low. This is my main pickaxe. This is my secondary. I'm going to have to employ our fortune diamond pickaxe at this point. Like, it's not even a question of if, it's a question of when at this point. Alright. Blocks. Please don't have any more under it, and it has more under it. Love this game. Okay, I don't think I need to hold on to this much blackstone, if we're being honest with ourselves. Should I move this back a bit? I don't think I need to. If anything, I can move this back a bit. I don't think that should be a huge priority / concern. Now, I know I have a decent amount of blackstone in here. I'll just stick with the 4 stacks that I have in my inventory. And then burn the rest of the stuff that we have right there. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put the lever away. No. How could I be such a fool as to not put away the lever? Okay, hopefully that was the last of the... That should be the last of the nether core. And now I should be able to just rip through here without worrying about any ores or any blocks that are impacted by using fortune as opposed to silk touch. Vibes in here are immaculate. I was kind of saying stuff to say stuff at this point. I gotta say something to keep the stream running. I mean, at least if I make a fool of myself, I could possibly use it to draw people in more, you know. You gotta think of business. I keep saying stuff like that, and it probably makes it seem like, I just care about growing my channel and getting views. Well, I wouldn't say that it's the opposite, but that's definitely not the case. I'm just trying to be funny. And after all that, I didn't even put the lever away. I don't really know how to be funny, so when I figure out a way that works for some people, I just stick with it and I run. Oh, there's netherrack in there. That's why. Maybe I did try to put the lever away and I accidentally clicked on netherrack instead. Whatever the reason, I don't have to worry about that, I guess. Don't know where I was going with that. But I guess to kind of continue the thought that I started on, like, if I just don't talk at all, it's going to be extremely boring, and nobody's going to want to watch. Which I know I've said many times before, and I stand by it, that I'm not super concerned about the views, but also it is a lot more. It's a lot easier to have motivation Facebook live stream or even just live stream in general when you have some amount of viewers. Although, as far as YouTube's concerned, as I say this, I don't have anyone watching. But also, I don't really trust YouTube. And if I just pretend that it's wrong, then I can keep pretending to talk to people, you know. Whatever. Yeah, the reason why I say I don't think that's accurate is because there's been many times where I have had multiple people talking in chat actively as the thing says I have 0 viewers. So clearly there's something wrong with it. So if I can trick myself into thinking that there's always someone watching, I'm gonna do that. I did mute the ad. I have this little keypad because a while ago I was catching slack for not having a stream deck because every time I can't afford Spotify Premium. I'm sorry. Well, I could technically, but I don't feel like paying $11 a month just so my streams can have music for a bit longer. That probably isn't the right way to. That's probably not the right attitude to look at it with. But, anyways, I would have to go to my second monitor to mute Spotify every time an ad comes on. And when I do that, it like closes out the game. And then you guys get to see this lovely... Oh. Never mind. Hold on. And then you guys get to see this lovely fan art. But of course, it's not very fun looking at that 24/7. So, either what would happen is I'd keep doing that throughout the stream. And, of course, it'd understandably so annoy people. Or I'd just have the song mute the entire time. So, people are bothering me about getting a stream deck. But I was like, dude, stream deck... Have you seen how expensive it is? I can't afford Spotify Premium. This problem would be avoided if I could afford Spotify Premium. Where do you think I can get the money for a stream deck, you know? So I just got this cheap little keyboard with programmable keys. So I made the keys just have the most random combination of buttons which you would never press and made keybinds for it, which apparently the combinations which you would never press on the keyboard are combinations which you press on the keyboard, because I keep pulling up random overlays and doing other stuff by accident. But at least it kind of works now. That's the standard where we're at. But anyways, we are done with mining out that area once again, and we can get to making these tunnel bores for probably the 6th time at least. Well, I mean, I don't think it's quite the 6th time if you're talking like constructing a series, but I've definitely made more than 6 tunnel bores at this point because I keep screwing it up. Maybe not necessarily screwing it up, but they're always in not ideal locations. And I almost finished making these, and then I realized, wait, I was supposed to make these 2 blocks lower so I could hopefully reduce the amount of lava that I run into and not run into lava lakes. So big brain moves on the Squirrely YouTube channel. Yeah, we do have these 4 extra ancient debris, which I guess I'll put in here. At this point, I think a majority of the ancient debris that I've gotten during this process isn't even from the actual tunnel bores. It's just me clearing out space for them. I think we've gotten maybe 16, possibly a bit more, ancient debris so far from all this. Now, hold on. Which direction does this go? Does it go this way? Oh yeah, I can pull up the video, and I can just go here, where there's the big old layout. Okay, is there a different spot? Oh, there we go. Stop moving. There we go. So yeah, it's just these are facing into the sticky piston right there, which is what I was pretty sure of. I just always want to make sure I have the blocks going in the right direction, because if they aren't facing the right direction, best case scenario is it doesn't work. Worst case scenario is everything blows up, I guess, other than the ancient debris, and I have to get all of these resources back, which wouldn't be terrible. It would take a lot of resources to make all these, but the main thing would be getting that honey, because it takes so long to get honey blocks, dude. Oh my goodness. I feel like I think half of the last few, or at least the stream when I made the tunnel bore, half of it was just waiting for bees to make honey. Okay, so we just go, I think we go like this, and then place that, and then we place the TNT down before the slab, or else it'll go kaboom, I guess. So this one's pretty obvious. You want it to look at the wall. Wait, is there a gap? There is, right? Yeah, there's a gap between that observer. Okay. See, the thing is, I'm constantly going... What direction? See, this is a great example. I'm constantly going back to make sure I'm doing the right thing, and then I entirely forget what the right thing is. Like, which direction does that go? I genuinely just forgot again. I don't know why that is, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to go here, and we're going to stick with it, because I'm pretty sure, you know, we got flying machine back here, so the way I think about it, the observer would push into this, and then that would make the signal go. So that makes sense to me, logically. Let's get, where is it? Walls. And I'll need 3 walls right now. So we're fine. And I guess I might as well get all these slabs I need. I only need 9 since we have 3 of these. And do that. There we go. That was very physically taxing on me. Okay, and of course I always forget to actually place down the TNT. Place. It's always annoying placing stuff on like walls or whatnot. And now we'll put the slabs here. I can place the other blocks down later. We're just trying to do this for efficiency. You're back. Welcome back. Welcome back, River. Oh, I should have grabbed the honey blocks. So I built almost all of these tunnel borers once again in this new location. And then I realized I was supposed to have them 2 more blocks down. So that wasn't a very fun discovery to make. So let's get those. And I do have the lever with me, so we'll be fine. Sigma is gone. It is a sad day. Sigma plays 420 is not currently in the chat. So glad we were able to talk with him while we had the chance. Yeah, I think it'd be quicker to do it like this. Happy day. Whatever you say, Bavarian. Boom. And there we go. Now we gotta remember to put all the minecarts on there, because that's a mistake I made last time. And then I was like, wait a minute, I was supposed to have minecarts, so I go back and place minecart on, but I forget that's a detector rail. So I placed a minecart on, and then it blew up. Like the TNT blew up because it sent a signal, and I don't have any more spare TNT, so I really need to be cautious of it. I did not say that. I have no idea what you're talking about. I said Brovarian. I did not say that. I don't think I can even really repeat that. Not with an audience of kids, at least. Well, mostly kids. Not really the intention, but whatever. Oh, right. I'm stupid. Okay. I didn't flick it first. So do that. Do that. And one more to go. There we go. So that's the most dangerous part. That doesn't mean anything bad. Oh, Boo Berry. I thought you were... Okay, never mind. I read that entirely differently. Boo Berry is so great. I don't see it much. For those of you who don't know, at least in my area, and it turns out Rivers as well, there's these cereal... Well, there's a whole line of cereal that some company makes during Halloween, and they have all these different characters. One of the characters, well, I forget which one it is. I think it's a ghost, but the ghost has a Boo Berry cereal. Dude, that is the cereal of my childhood right there. That needs to be put in some sort of vault so generations in the future will know the legendary story of Boo Berry. We cannot let Boo Berry die out. Also, I really need to repair my pickaxes. This is my netherite pickaxe with the most durability currently, and only has 363. I mean, it is good for another almost 1,000. Well, actually, yeah, over 1,000 block breaks, but still. Got to keep an eye on it. Okay, so sticky pistons on that. The observers will go into these blocks. So the arrow faces that way. I think I might barely have enough space. I don't know if I do. I might have to bring it back 1 block. Wait, where does this... What direction? Okay, face. So that one pushes towards that. It's just a word I heard from you. Oh. Alright. I don't think I said that, but yeah, definitely. I mean, you should be able to get some blueberry cereal. You gotta have some, dude. Blueberry cereal. Oh my goodness. Legendary. Need it. I mean, I probably should. I probably could say more, but. Y'all have heard me yap about blueberry cereal enough. Enough to know that I like it, at least. So now we get more pistons. And I think it's observer first, then piston. Is it yummy? I mean, it's pretty good. It's really sugary. It's not really the best tasting cereal, I'd say. It's just, it only shows up around the holidays. So you're always hyped to see it. Well, specifically Halloween. And, well, mainly for me, I think it's just that it's a core memory in my family. So that's probably mainly why I like it so much. But, I mean, I think that's justified, right? You can't blame me for that. Okay, so, real quick. Oh, never mind. Wait, does that go before or after? Hopefully this is the last time I need to actually... Hopefully it's the last time I need to look at that or make any sort of tunnel bore. But I'm going to try to explain how this works now that I've constructed it about 300 times. I should have a good understanding of the function, how it functions. Okay, so here's how I think it works. Well, of course, you click the note block to activate it. The observer will detect the note block, right? Sends a signal to this piston. This piston grabs the honey block and these things, and then throughout this signal chain... Oh, wait, hold on. Actually, I can break this down farther. This thing, this pulls it. This will push that. Will it? This honey block is updated somehow. I don't want to have to figure out how. But then that makes this observer see the update, activate this. This pushes that. This all is a TNT duper thing, which I don't understand how the TNT duper works. But at some point, I think when this moves, it unbecomes a wall and then becomes a wall again. Somehow that activates TNT. And then this whole thing is being pushed forward, so that activates this piston. Something goes on here and here. But anyways, my theorizing aside, let's... You know what, I'll just burn this one piece of netherrack that I'm holding on to. And then, hopefully, well, let's get these running for hopefully the last time. Well, not running for hopefully the last time, but hopefully this is the last time I have to make them. Make sure it works first. Seems to be working, and we activate the others. And we'll just enjoy the bliss of having a flat surface to run on while we use these for a few minutes. Because after the first few minutes, you're entirely in the destroyed area. See, the nice thing about 3 is, first of all, it's lined up pretty well. So this can be on the edge of a chunk border. This is in the middle of a chunk. And this is also on the edge of a chunk border. But also, I think it's just the right amount of tunnel bores. So you can just go back and forth. You're number 1 once again. Oh, yeah. Okay. And now we have a little bit of lava here. So we gotta package that up. And that's really... Of course, that's pretty much the only thing that slows this down. Sweet. I was able to jump there. It seems like just 2 lava patches, possibly even 1. I think it's 2 lava sources, though, because of this. Oh, wait, that's a lava source. Okay. So it doesn't seem like we're running into any lava lakes yet. Thankfully. So I'll just wait for that to go away. Make sure I didn't miss anything. And there also could be ancient debris right there. How did 1 get its name? I have no idea. Boom. Boom. Okay. I remember when I was like 10, I watched this video about how like India invented the number 0 or something. Or maybe it was about 0 not existing. But I think it had something to do with someone in India creating the idea of 0. And it's like, dude, what are you on about? 0 is just nothing. Just because you can kind of create a paradox that makes sense. To be clear, I'm not... This isn't me trying to promote some sort of racism. I don't think anyone would think that. India actually had, like, in that region, had a ton of contributions to, like, mathematics. That just goes unnoticed. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a decent amount of, like, mathematical theories or whatnot. Like, groundbreaking discoveries made by India or people from areas around there. And then it's just given some obscure name. And then when someone from Europe makes some math discovery, it's like, oh, this person made it. What? Not exactly sure how true it is because I haven't looked into it. And I also wouldn't be able to give you examples because do you think I'm good at math? Well, actually, I think I kind of am good at math, but not that type of math. Anyway. Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting. I'm just standing there watching the stuff blow up, and then I'm forgetting. You know, I actually gotta... I can just go back and forth and get these running. Oh, I guess I forgot that one. Oops. Or I didn't. I don't think I did. Hold on. Are these all lined up? Yeah, they are. I'm being stupid. Okay. Anyways. We got some ancient debris. I think it's just... It looks like it's just one piece. Oh, no, it's two pieces. Okay. See, like, this is going to use a decent amount of durability on my pickaxe, just mining around the ancient debris. Because ancient debris generates in some weird way, so you always got to check if there's more ancient debris, and then also the possibility of lava. It's a whole hassle. Those blocks shouldn't interfere with the TNT, so we're just going to continue on. Alright, there we go. Pretty snazzy system, huh? And then now it gets 10 times more complicated because... Well, not more complicated, but more difficult to use. Partly because, I don't know why, but we keep running into lava. Probably because there's just so many explosions that it seems like we're running into it constantly. But anyways, what I was about to say is it's going to get a lot more annoying to operate since we're going to be in the holes of the TNT from before. So that'll slow us down a bit with blasting the TNT, but whatever. We'll work through it. I mean, we kind of have to. We don't really have any other option. Alright, there we go. Ancient debris. Is there any more? I could actually just wait for the TNT to expose more ancient debris. I know, I mean, it might be a bit inefficient because blowing up blocks around... Well, actually not blowing up blocks around it, but still. Again, for the second time, we got ancient debris on neighboring tunnel bores. Both of them are only one piece this time, but it's, I don't know, something matters there. Oh, we gotta drink some more water. There we go. Swallowed it weird, and now I have that feeling in my nose where, like, when you accidentally get when you get water in your nose at a pool or something. But make sure to drink water, everyone, even if you're not always, like, talking like me. It's important. Alright. Is there something going on with my movement? It's feeling kind of weird right now. Whatever. And, come on. These blocks are kind of getting a bit in my way. I should try to analyze real quick how much more ancient debris we need. So I don't get, like, 5 blocks thinking that we need more. Okay, yeah, now we're going to get hoglin spawning in here. Actually, I believe I have some in here. We have 2 ingots worth of ancient debris currently. No more, no less. How much stuff do we need to upgrade? We need all of the armor. That's 4. The hoe and the shovel. So we need 6. But, of course, 2 of them would be covered by the 2 that we have. So we just need 16 more ancient debris. All these several hours of work for 16... Well, not just 16, but, you know. All these hours of work for a little bit of ancient debris. It would have been quicker to just mine by hand, but also that would be a boring stream. So, we're doing this. That gravel will be annoying. I don't know if it'll be a hindrance with the efficiency of the system. Hopefully not. I still have PTSD from that one time, though. The second hardcore Let's Play I made. I was, in the first episode, I got fully maxed out diamond gear. The next episode was going to be the one where I get full netherite armor and possibly some more things. And then I was mining for netherite. I wasn't even recording this. But I was mining for netherite. And I think what happened is the TNT like blew some gravel my way, but whatever happened, I was dead all of a sudden. And I didn't even get to farm bees off of it because I wasn't recording. I mean, I tried that before in my other hardcore world and it didn't work, but whatever. It's always worth a shot. I should probably actually check if we have any ancient debris over here. I haven't taken a single look this way. Okay, looks like we don't. We can continue. Doot. Doot. But yeah, I think the third tunnel bore was definitely the right call. If not for the efficiency, for the chunk border thing. I've talked about this about 5 times in the last 10 minutes. I'm not creative. I don't have a lot of ideas for things to talk about. I do see some ancient debris, so we can talk about ancient debris now. Do you guys like ancient debris? Because I like ancient debris. It's pretty useful. 335. Yeah. Once again, after I finish getting all this ancient debris, I should probably head over to the desert village, which we just got set up a few streams ago, and repair the tools, because I need to repair both of my Silk Touch pickaxes. I've made I made a whole spare Netherite Silk Touch pickaxe just for the purpose of mining a ton of blue ice, because we need a ton of blue ice for the nether highways. And somehow, just mining the space out for all these tunnel bores has used up almost all the durability on both of my pickaxes. Did I miss that one? No, I didn't. Any more? I don't think there would be more. Ooh, add. Nope, that was just a random voice line in the song. Weird. I think this is around... Well, actually, this playlist is on random stuff. So I don't know why I would be doing that all of a sudden. Whatever. Oh, right, lava over here. I gotta actually... Oh, no. I think we found some lava pockets. Sleepy emoji. Huh? Am I boring you guys? Actually, I wouldn't be surprised at all. I'd probably be very bored if I were you watching myself. There we go. Or maybe you're just saying you're sleepy and I'm just used to my chat bullying me. Just joking, by the way. You guys are great. I don't know if any of the regulars are here, but I very much appreciate you guys. I know you aren't actually making fun of me. We're just having fun. Yeah, this is a bit later than I normally stream, because I had orientation for school, and then soon enough I'll be streaming a lot later because I won't be doing daily streams. But this was a good run. It was a good run while it lasted, and then hopefully, eventually I'll be able to pick it back up. Okay, so here's the thing. This lava doesn't derail the whole thing. I'm not gonna have to move the tunnel bores like I have before to get rid of the lava. But my concern is, well, it seems like this is from a lava lake. And if that's true, that would mean I have to do this almost every time we blow up some netherrack. So I'm hoping that's not the case. I just got an ad. Why am I getting more? Anyways, I'm hoping that that's not the case, but I think it is. I'm stuttering so much. I don't know why. Like, I can normally tell if or why I'd be stuttering, and it doesn't seem like I should be stuttering, but I am. I don't really realize it a lot. It's just like every few words I go. There we go. I don't think I can pull the epilepsy card for that one. Wait a minute. Oh no, the ancient debris is just inside of the lava. I see. I was like, what? Did I blow up the ancient debris somehow? Wait a minute, we blew up an observer. Okay, this is an actually important thing. What happened here? So... Okay, well, if this goes wrong, it was already going wrong because of whatever happened here. I think it was because maybe there just wasn't enough space. I don't know why that happened. But I think I might be able to fix it. So well, the ancient debris I'm pretty sure is right here. Oh, I gotta wait for the lava to go away. And it would help if I actually blocked up the lava. That would help it go away. Alright. Dang it. But since this observer is looking at this, and there won't be any updates. Well, there could be updates, but I don't think there should be any updates over here. So I should be fine to break that piston and push it back, put the observer here, all of that jazz. As long as I think I need to put the observer down first. Yeah, and actually this sticky piston would pull this piston towards the thing. So as long as there isn't something weird going on with quasi-connectivity or something, or maybe I just don't understand the redstone. As long as that's not the case, I should be able to fix this. But I am concerned that it did happen, because I don't know why it would have happened. Okay. Okay. We found a lava lake. And somehow it's in the walls. Wait, did I? Actually, this might just be like a patch that was really horribly placed next to a lava lake. And at a really bad spot, so if I try to mine up, I'll be exposing the lava lake. And this is a lava lake after all. Okay. What do we do here? Nature says, I'm listening while playing Minecraft. I do that quite a bit actually too with streams. It's pretty fun. Just chill a bit. So I think I might be able to actually clear out most of this lava. Maybe not anymore actually. Okay. Can I block it off at a certain spot? And how do we block off all this? I was hoping that the lava lakes wouldn't be as much of an issue if I went down 2 blocks, but clearly it is. At least a little bit of an issue. Seems like it's a pretty big issue right now, actually. The issue is, it seems like it went super far into the walls, like, / super far down. So just making the thing lower might actually not help any issues with lava lakes. Let me place the block! Okay. Block all of that up. Now we can tackle this and all of what's going on over here. So that lava wants to flow at me, so we're just going to place those blocks. Because then the lava will flow there instead of, like, killing me. So we're going to do that with this area first. Okay. Okay, that song sounded quite a bit like a certain copyrighted song for a second, so I was like, wait a minute. Who snuck copyrighted music onto my stream for this? Are you trying to get me demonetized? I mean, I wasn't monetized in the first place, so I can't really get demonetized, but whatever. I think it's technically still a term. I'm just saying random stuff at this point, dude. Can I get a bit closer? Yes, I can. Oh no, I don't want to break that. And that sounded like another copyrighted song for a second. I think I'm getting a decent idea of whoever made this, like, what kind of music they listen to. Okay, maybe I try running this a little bit. See how bad the lava issue is and if it continues. Okay, so we got a little bit of lava over here. Oh, we got a lot of bit of lava over here. There's a whole area of this that I didn't patch up. Oh, it's probably because that. But I'm trying to place blocks here and I can't still. Oh, it's a whole mini thing right here. Okay, I can... What am I supposed to do? I don't understand. How is that too deep to place or break blocks? Will this help? No, this is an entirely separate thing. But they're close enough where they're both... Oh, there we go. Does that help? Got something right here apparently. Oh no, not good. So we just try to block that off. Although it does seem... Block that. Again, I don't think this is... We're still probably going to have to relocate the tunnel bores. That might just be a thing that I have to do every once in a while. but I'm hoping that I can at least somewhat clean this up. And maybe, if all else fails, I think I should be able to run at least 2 of them at a time. So it's not the end of the world. How far back does that go? Kind of far back. And then it goes to right there, okay. And I saw we still have a little bit more liquid cheese this way. And we got even more right there. Okay, that I can't really fix. Let me place a block! What's going on? This game is so annoying. And now I can finally get to these over here. Except I can't. Because somehow, there's something in the way. Okay, you know what? I've done so much at this point, I'm just going to try to fix what's going on right here, and then run it. I should have enough pushed back, so that it won't be an immediate issue, but I will be able to tell if we have a problem going on. No, it wasn't the... I've almost used all my flint and steel from burning stuff. Guys, I had like 1.5 flint and steels of durability before I started this. And this entire time I've been burning blocks to get rid of them. So that means I've burnt so many blocks that I've used up over a flint and steel durability. And since a flint and steel is 64 durability, that means I've burnt multiple stacks of blocks. Probably somewhere around 100 times. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't set anything off. So first, this observer goes into here. Yep. We need... I think I'll just like place the blocks like this. To make absolutely sure this doesn't trigger anything. There we go. And now this should be working. I'm not sure if the... Oh, I think I know what happened. I think the TNT got caught... No, it wouldn't have gotten caught in the lava because the TNT goes onto the ancient debris. Alright. Someone can keep theorizing about what happened there. Dude, we have bigger fish to fry than me not wearing gold. We have a whole lava lake right here. We're all gonna get eviscerated. Okay. Break flux there. That goes into the walls. See, it's just the thing with that is I can't tell if they're all source blocks or if it's like lava flowing down from up top. I mean, either way, it's a bit of an issue, but you know. Okay, that was just one block to patch. I don't know if that's because that wasn't part of the lava lake and it was just a stray patch. Although it could be both. That is. I thought it was falling there. That is a thing that could happen. We could also have stray lava patches near the lava lakes. That could give us false hope. Okay, maybe somehow these things are blowing up blocks up here. So maybe I would need to make this a bit lower. But I feel like at this point, like we're already at... It's already at Y12. So with the efficiency... Well, I mean, there can't be that much of a... like that huge of a difference between how much it spawns at Y13 or 15 versus 11 to 9. But I'd like to keep it as close to here as we can. And also at some point... Come on. At some point I'll have to worry about it, like, breaking bedrock. Please. Okay, good. I just realized, I think... Well, actually, no, because it's like a TNT duper thing and it's all weird. There could be a chance, though, that if the TNT harms those zombie piglin, that they all start to turn on me, and I don't want that. Now, once again, the question here is all of this just a huge pocket of lava hidden in the netherrack? Because that does happen. That does happen. Or is it an actual like lava lake? You know, like when you're exploring the nether and those, you know, it's like oceans of lava. Is it one of those? Because I don't find these very often when I'm like using TNT to mine. Okay, we got something down here. Let's patch that up. But then it keeps going this way. and we have this whole thing going on, and somehow there's no spots where I can place blocks near there. This game is an absolute scam. Like, what? There we go. I can place those. Still need to place a block there. And then there's going to be lava there I need to patch up. This is so annoying. I think at this rate, I could have just built a whole new thing of tunnel bores. Although the issue with that logic is there's going to be lava in all directions. There at least is lava in that direction, and now this direction. So if this isn't something that I can just, like, get past by sticking it out and blocking up all this lava, then I don't know what I'm going to do. So I'll just have to constantly be building new things. And we got... Oh, no. See, how is there no blocks down there that I can place against? There we go. There. This somehow goes into the side, which I thought I already patched up all of the lava in that area, but I guess not. I know that the Nether isn't supposed to be friendly, but it would be nice if Mojang made it so there weren't just massive things. Well, actually, I don't. Like I keep saying, I don't know if it's lava lake or lava pool, but if this is just one of those pockets of lava that spawns in the Nether, it would be nice if Mojang at least made those smaller, because these are absolute nightmares to deal with.
Avoid foam on surface water and limit the use of products
like, yes, I get that Netherite isn't supposed to be a super easy resource to get, but also it shouldn't be this hard. Although that is coming from someone who's trying to almost automate
2013
finding Netherite. So
the best part of Shopify for me is our ability
maybe they're kind of
to
valid
run
there.
the business.
It's still really annoying.
Non-technical
It's annoying even if you're just playing the
We're
game
able to
normally and you aren't
admin everything
trying
on the
to
back
just
end,
get super
front end,
powerful
and
without putting
sell things
in a lot
online
of effort.
easily. If Shopify were a bike accessory, I think it would actually
Can I
be the
not
bicycle.
do
It's the
anything
thing
for that?
you do the thing on.
And place it
Run
against
the business
there.
on Shopify.
And now
Start your
there's
free
all of these
trial on
blocks.
Shopify.com.
Goodness, it's a whole process.
Are you a hot girl?
My
who
pickaxe
reads?
is gonna
Well,
break
I've
by the
got
end
your
of
next
this.
podcast obsession. I'm Olivia Ponson, and I've made booked, fun, and busy just for you. Each week, I sit down with the
I have to go one by one because
favorite
somehow
book talk recs,
I can never place a block anywhere. And then that happens, even though there's
the latest
they should have gone down
from
into the hole I created. Okay, there we go.
Find me on Spotify.
Now we have all this
Love you. Bye.
and this. I love this game. I think I've spent about half an hour patching this up. Okay, that was a bit of an exaggeration, but I think we're probably around the 15 to 20 minute mark of me just trying to get rid of this lava. I know there's those sweepers that you can make for getting rid of lava lakes or something like that. Seems like a whole lot of effort though. Yeah, I feel like that'd be overkill. And also I'd have to actually, build them and go up to the Nether and build them. And based off the fact that this is going all the way down here, doesn't seem like it's an actual lava lake. I can't go into spectator mode, of course, and I also don't think I should be glitching into the wall to see where this lava is, because that... I don't think I would really accuse someone of cheating if they did that, but it's kind of cheating in a way, And of course, a lot of glitches it's normal to use, but I feel like that, maybe we kind of draw the line there. Seeing through walls. I'm not saying it's because you can see ores. You can't see every block that way. It's not X-ray, because X-ray you actually have to make like a texture pack for that. You can't just do a glitch and do X-ray. That's just not possible because of the default texture pack. But you can see all these cave systems and whatnot. Maybe it's a bit less problematic actually in the Nether, which would be counterintuitive towards my point, because ancient debris can't actually spawn exposed to air. We've dug all the way down to bedrock, just trying to patch up all these things of lava. Pretty absurd. Do I have my... Okay, hold on. Eric, I bumped the microphone out. Okay. But the whole, oh my goodness, the whole ancient debris isn't supposed to be exposed to air thing has created some funny clips, I guess. I'll say that. Where like I remember one clip. It was of Curryway. He's a speedrunner, and when he was doing a speedrun, he saw ancient debris like kind of exposed, but not really. Water time. Sorry about that. I really need to time my drinks of water better. It's because sometimes my mouth gets extremely dry and I'm like, I need water right now. Anyways, he found a piece of ancient debris with a mushroom on top of it. So by the game's by the game code and what it defines a block as, it technically wasn't exposed to air, but you can still see it. Can we do that? Oh, no, we can't. Apparently. And of course, there just has to be lava there with no way to stop it at all. I don't know how to go about like packaging this up. Could do that for now. But I can't really get a whole lot closer at all. Get one block of wiggle room. Okay, that I was able to place blocks against it to destroy it. I feel like there really should be a sort of sponge for lava in the game. Yeah, of course, like I've said before, I know part of the challenge with the lava is, well, it's really hard and annoying to deal with. But also, I don't think it needs to be this annoying. You also don't need to be this annoying. Okay, let's see. Do that. And once I do that, that lava should go down. Of course, we're going to still have to deal with more lava. But the lava right there should go down. I need a bit more netherrack somehow. Somehow, I'm running out of netherrack. That's crazy. That's how annoying these lava pools are. I could start just using that last one over there. But first of all, I think if I do that, I'll just get carried away and only use it. Which I'm kind of being hypocritical, but what I was about to say is I don't want these to be behind. But I could just like have them catch up later. If I can get this lava situation sorted. There we go. So there's gonna be lava behind it. Okay, there. That wasn't super bad. Get a bit closer there. Try to place it as far in right there as I can. Is there stuff there? Yes. Oh, apparently there aren't any more source blocks down there. Break that. Come on. I might almost be getting there. Kind of crazy to think about. But this almost seems like we're getting to the last of it. Dare I say. I don't think I'm going to worry about jinxing it, because the way it's looked for the longest time is like, and it wouldn't really be a jinx because there's just no end either way. Alright, and we gotta go this way as well. Okay. My volume is all the way up. The music is just quiet. I think someone was saying that the music's too loud a few streams ago, so I was like, alright, I'll turn it down a bit for you. Not a big deal. Oh, we still have more over here. Never mind. We aren't even nearly almost done. And I messed that up so bad. I placed a block right there. And I placed a block right there. I'm a buffoon. Nope. There we go. So if we allow the lava a spot to flow, then it'll go there instead of flowing right into us. So like if we break that block, lava will just go down there instead. Try to patch up all this. Go away. Place all those blocks up there that need to be placed. Place the blocks over there that need to be placed. There we go. So like I am getting a decent amount back, but I'm still losing so many blocks here. Okay. I think I'll try to use this one. If anything, I could at least expose some more lava. So we'll let that blow up. Okay, that didn't expose any lava actually. Anyways, I'm gonna head back up to the surface so I can repair my my pickaxes a bit. Here's my staircase. It shouldn't take too long. I just gotta go up to the nether roof to fly to my desert portal. And I mean, I don't think we'll have a ton of sand smelting. Oh, we really might not have a whole lot of glass at all right there. All right, it might take a little bit of time, but there's other stuff we can do in the meantime. Won't be horrible. Wow, it's crazy that I swapped away from. Well, at first I swapped away from. Not gold digger, my main pickaxe, this one. I swapped away from Ferb Pickle to Chick-fil-A nuggets because Ferb Pickle was getting really low, and then eventually Chick-fil-A or Ferb Pickle also got low. So then I went back to Chick-fil-A nuggets, and now I'm back on Ferb Pickle so I can have my main pickaxe in my hand. You know, whatever. Let's do that real quick. Toss that aside. Come on. Where's my ladder? Right here. I'm very glad. I don't know why it took me so long to make that little kind of guided tunnel. Because I dug out a lot of netherrack up there to get to the spot. Because if you don't know, to get onto the nether roof, you need to find... The way you find the top block. Because you need to find the top block. If you throw a pearl egg, just any bedrock block up there, then you can suffocate and die. So what you have to do is use the F3 menu. It won't be on there right now because I have a Minecraft made it so you can customize F3 menu in the game, and I don't have it enabled in my F3 menu. But anyways, you enable the thing with like the looking at or whatever, like block state something, but it makes it so it'll tell you the coordinates of the block that you're looking at. I think it's targeted block technically. And you have to wait until, or you have to dig around and find a bedrock block that says 127 for the Y coordinate, and then you pearl against that one. But it's harder than you would think to find one at Y 127. Okay, we can get a few trades in with this. The baby. Oh, okay. Hold on. Wait, have any? Yes. No. No, Mr. President, stand back. And of course the skeleton spawns with a copper helmet. Why not? Anyways, the baby villager that we had has grown up, so I can give it a job, which is... That's an ad, which is nice. And obviously this won't be enough sugarcane to level him up. I could just spend a lot of emeralds and make maps to level him up. I could do that. But anyways, I want to get as many cartographers as I can possibly get. Well, maybe not as many as I can possibly get. That's a bit excessive, but you guys where I'm going. You guys know where I'm going with it. I'm trying to get a lot of cartographers. Enough so that the number of cartographers is not the limit. It's the number of glass, and then even the glass eventually shouldn't be a limit. Okay, we do that. We have enough for 4 more. Which I mean, I don't nearly have 4 more villagers yet, but. I will have 4 more villagers eventually. And I don't know if anyone's going to say it, but I'm not going to mind that because this isn't supposed to be possible. And I don't want to mess with that. I don't want to mess with something that's not technically possible. Or that's not supposed to be possible. If it's not technically possible, then it doesn't happen. I'm intelligent. True philosopher over here. Oh, so we have a full 8 right there. Right, my pickaxe is in my offhand. There we go. So I won't be able to craft... I won't be able to get any more ancient debris. Dang. That sucks. I think I might even need to get another Silk Touch pickaxe. Alright, I do need to get in here anyways for the other one. Furb will stay in my main hand. Come on. That pickaxe will go in my offhand. So I am pretty vulnerable to attacks right now. Luckily we have the beds right here. So we can just do that. And I'm just gonna, well, first of all, I'm gonna put a lot of these things in the chest. A lot of the stuff I have. I don't know about the ancient debris. Ancient debris I'll probably just put in that shulker box, actually. In my valuables box. Do that. There we go. I can leave that. I don't think I actually want to have that placed down, because I might forget about it. I will put some food in here, because, I mean, I don't need all that food. And also, if I'm low on food, I could just come here, and then I'll see, oh, I have spare stuff laying there. Spare food. I probably should have put my spare, like the extra glass and whatnot, glass and glass panes, in that chest instead of putting it in that shulker box, bringing it home, and then just not bringing it back ever. But who cares? Let's do that. Nice even numbers. You somehow don't have the glass pane trade. I forgot that this is even possible. And I don't need to wait. I don't need to wait for you to go to the next level. I'll be trading with you guys so much it doesn't matter at this point. There we go. Okay. I can't quite do another trade yet. Soon I will be able to. See, like that. I'm pretty sure there's a voice line. Either that or I'm schizophrenic or something like that. But can we? But I feel like I keep hearing random things being said in the song, and I'm always worried. Oh my gosh, it's an ad. I'm gonna get copyrighted. Because I keep getting copyrighted from ads on my streams. Even the last one, I had an ad playing for a bit longer than normal because I almost died. And then I got a copyright claim. Like, why does Bruno Mars care that an ad promoting his song played on my stream for a few seconds? That seems like a bit of an overreaction. I mean, I know, of course, it's not actually Bruno Mars going through every single live stream, watching some random dude playing Minecraft looking for it. Of course, it's the YouTube algorithm, but I feel like, one, they could probably make some sort of system to see if it's an ad, because if I were an artist trying to promote my music, you know, if I have an ad for it, I'd want the ad to play on someone's stream, if anything. But I wish there was some sort of thing that they could do to make it so YouTube realizes, oh, this is an ad, it's not them just playing the song. And I guess maybe, yeah, it's like you are also just playing the song, but first of all, there's not really a way that you could actually listen to a song by playing ads that don't play that frequently. I'm on the most random rant. I guess like gain consciousness or something halfway through talking about this, but I'm gonna finish the topic. Dang it! Even if I stutter my way through it the entire time. Anyways, the other thing is you don't get any enjoyment out of an ad for a song because it plays like 2 seconds. It barely plays enough for you to get copyrighted, and then it just stops. Bit of a pain. I don't know why there's this massive strict here. Every time I see this, I think, why did I mine that? And then it turns out I didn't mine it. Alright. Do we have enough glass in here for some more trading? Oh, come on. See, I always want it to be at like a perfect 6 or something. What is it called? I want it to be divisible by 6, I think is the right term technically. So I'd want 30 blocks in there. It's just annoying because it's almost never there. I also need to wait for more sugarcane to grow so I can upgrade that other guy's trades. Dang it, 31. Whatever, here's the trick. Do that a lot. And then we get to 30. Whatever, we'll just do that. I didn't need to do that anyways. Okay. Let's craft some more glass panes. I can get a whole trade cycle out of it. Okay. This is not going to plan. Let's just put some of that stuff in there. I have a lot of stuff in this box. A lot of stuff that I don't really need. So we're going to do the normal thing. Well, it probably actually is the normal thing, so that probably don't need to be sarcastic while saying that, but we're going to do the smart, sensible thing and just make another chest and dump all of our useless stuff in there. Even the torches, I don't really need 9 torches. Maybe if I make more torches, I'll use them, but at that point, those 9 torches won't matter. Anyways. I say anyways all the time when I'm trying to get back to a topic. I'm just going to mine some sand while I wait for that to smelt because it's something to do, and also, you know, it feeds more sand into the system, so it's helping me out. And I don't know why I went all the way over there, because I can just go right here. There's sand right here. Perfectly usable for mining. Oh, yes. See, the nice thing about, like, sand and stone is the block breaking sounds for sand and stone aren't atrocious like they are for ice. So you don't need to turn down block sounds whenever you start mining it. Because I keep doing that and then I'll forget that block sounds are turned down. I normally remember when I can't hear anything breaking, but still. It's nice to not have to go through that hassle. Sand, shulker box, inside. True poetry right there. I bet y'all are jealous of my way to, of my ability to articulate complex ideas and demonstrate understanding for the theme of stories. Oh yes, going straight to the English rubric, not rubric, whatever it's called. You guys know what I mean, what I'm referring to. And it might actually be the rubric. Oh yeah. See, I love just listening to this sand along with the music in the background, but also if the stream is just me breaking or mining sand with no commentary, then nobody's gonna want to watch. So, kind of have to talk. Sorry about that. I know it's probably painful listening to it, but gotta do what you gotta do. Also, I should probably get some cactus before I forget. That's probably why I didn't know, or I didn't remember that I found a desert already. Because why would I not bring home cactus if I found a desert? Well, there's a decent chance that I did. And also, if I did think that, or if I did bring back cactus, assuming I didn't. If I actually did bring back cactus, I'd probably just think, oh, I got it from a wandering trader. Just like the jungle saplings. Which I actually forgot I got from a wandering trader, because I found a jungle biome some time ago. Dig. It was during the... Actually, it was not during the streams trying to find a desert biome. And that was part of it, but it was a bit before. When I was trying to connect... It was during one of the first Nether Highway streams, that's what it was. Because I was trying to fly from somewhere to my mushroom fields biome in the overworld, so I didn't have to connect the portal. Or not so I didn't have to connect the portal. So I didn't have to break bedrock in the nether and then also fly there in the nether. But anyways, I found this cool area. It has pale oak, woodland mansion, dark oak of course along with the pale oak. It has mountain biomes. And then there's this cool little spot where there's a circle of mountain biomes. And then inside that circle we have a little jungle biome. And it's really cool. Now hopefully, by the time I finish mining this area, there'll be enough sand smelted where I can get a decent amount of XP repaired. Now, I don't really know what I would classify as finish. That is definitely up to interpretation, but I think I'll try to make like a line right here so I know. Yo, dude, when you get past this, you're done. Oh no. Okay, never mind. I've made a severe overestimate in the amount of space that has that level of sand. Or sand at that level. That'd be the better way to put it. Do I say things in the best way to put it? Rarely. So I don't know why I'm concerned. And also wasn't even supposed to be mining that side. Whatever. Is that going down? It's going up. Okay, good. It's like, no way, it's already almost night again. I just slept. Oh, there it is. Let's do that so it's
Welcome to
easier.
Office drama.
I mean, it doesn't really make it a whole lot easier. It makes it like probably 0.2 seconds faster, if that, to have it lined up as I do. But whatever. Gosh, I say whatever in any ways. Just about every time I try to transition. It's a toss-up between the two. I really need to figure out better ways to transition off of a topic. Dig. Dig. There we go. But as far as the pickaxe, at this point, with how long this stream has been running, gosh, it's been 3.5 hours. And I have streamed for longer, but also kind of middle of the day already. And yada yada yada. I think once I get back to the Nether, if I do, if I repair my pickaxes soon, I'm gonna go back to the Nether, to the tunnel bores, and then I'll end the stream, and then that's where we'll pick up the next one. Or maybe I won't pick it up there. Maybe I'll just continue with diamond armor until I feel like mining for netherite again. Who knows? I'm not concerned about getting netherite armor, really. And of course, it'd be ideal to have it, but it's not super important. Like, honestly, I'd rather use what's it called? A netherite ingot on a pickaxe than any piece of armor right now. Because clearly... Oh, I should have gotten more. I'll fill this up. Clearly, 2 silk touch pickaxes is not enough. Even for just digging out areas for tunnel bores. It's not enough. So who knows what's going to happen when the time comes that I need to get back to mining icebergs. See, I'm not sure if I've done this very, like, planned out the streams very well, because I've stopped doing the tedious stuff before I stopped doing the daily streams, at least for now, before I pause them. But that also means I'll have to, if I do stream during I'll be streaming during the school year, but I don't know about like during school week. But if I do stream during the school week, it'd be really tedious stuff, and I don't think anyone would want to watch it. So I probably did the opposite of what would actually help in that scenario. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, sweet. Okay. So that means we can put, if it's 4, that'd be 3 per, so 6. In each of these chests. 6 stacks. Oh, and it lines up pretty well. Actually, not really. Kind of. Now this will be... Actually, I'll need to split it half and half that way. And then we do that. Okay. How much do we have? Okay. A decent amount of glass, but if you do recall, that's pretty much the same amount of glass we had to start with when I got here. And that barely got us any durability whatsoever. But we'll see. Hopefully we get a good number of glass panes. Do I have any... I don't have any glass blocks in here, but I do have more glass panes. You can never have too many glass panes. That's a lesson that we should all be taking from this. Wait a minute. No. I don't want to trade with you. 16? What are you on about? Do I have to trade with you? I don't want to. You're trying to scam me. I'm just going to wait a bit. We'll wait for the prices to fall. And by then I'll also have more glass to turn into glass panes anyways. Okay, maybe I don't need all of that for extra glass panes. If I have that many spare glass panes, then maybe I should just trade. Oh wait, I'm in that same situation where I have a ton of extra glass panes right now. That was kind of unnecessary getting the whole 24 glass blocks out of that chest right there. But yeah, like we're not even super close to halfway repaired on either pickaxe at this point. Let's get these a bit planted. Goodness. These take forever to grow. What is going on? Moo. think that was distinguishable at all from a cow sound. Nope. Not at all. I have a perfect cow impression. There we go. Alright, seeing that it's going to take probably 2 more eons to repair my tools fully, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream right here. I'm going to stand right here so I know where I left off. But always remember, when in doubt, trout, have a good day. Awkward pause. Bye.